Hello, everyone. Pew pew. Hi. We're live. We're here for our final episode of the second season of Star Wars Points of Light.
It's our Christmas special, Star Wars Points of Light Christmas special.
It is also the Christmas special. I should have named it Christmas special. Shit.
Can you rename the stream live?
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
you
going to rename the freaking video, but I can rename the stream.
Yes, do it.
I'll change it to Christmas special, nothing to do with the Star Wars actual Christmas special, because that was a mistake.
There we go. All followed.
Yay! Thank you for the follow. The host. Sorry, mistaking my tiny corgi for followers. I'm Simon at Wandering DM. I'll be GMing this 24th session of Star Wars. Let's go around the screen, introduce ourselves. Who are you playing? Real quick, then we'll jump onto the tech scroll and pick right back up where we left 2 weeks ago. Why don't we start with the captain of the ship?
Hi, I am Emily. I am playing Captain Zeta Novia, and she is looking at her bestest friend in the whole world, almost about to become their dinner. So we'll see what happens.
I bet I'm delicious.
Well, talking about the best friend in the whole world.
I'm your best friend in the whole world. That is actually very touching.
Oh.
I am Dak, the mercenary that still is wholesome and is soon to be in pieces over a fire with an apple in his mouth, slowly being rotated.
They're not.
I'm telling you.
They're not barbecuing you. On the other side of the overlay, we have our resident Queen of Naboo.
Hello, my name is Lauren. I play Fiona, the deposed queen of Naboo, who is going to make sure that Dak is not eaten.
And last but not least, Mr. Lightsaber.
Hey.
Can that be his name now?
Mr. Lightsaber.
That's his name.
Yeah, I am playing Yoshita. I am playing the Grey Jedi, which is different to a Jedi. Yeah, I'm here to be super nice and kill tiny bears.
No, you're not.
I mean, try and stop me.
I will.
I will kill all the bears.
I will. I will
Just
stop.
because you tell me not to.
I will
Well,
stop.
Even if they're like, stop, I'm like, no.
Stop! Don't kill me!
I don't know which part of the Ewok you're showing.
It's his face, yeah.
Okay.
It got really fluffy, so now you can't really see his features.
Yep.
Like,
It's a demon,
Blah,
basically.
blah.
He's just old and grizzled. It's
It's a
fine.
demon bear. Needs to die.
it's wicked.
Oh, where's David?
All right. We're going to go with the text scroll, and we'll be right back. This is called foreshadowing, people.
What?
No, it's called the Emperor's Shadow.
It kind
What?
of makes sense. We have broken important people out of jail. I mean,
What? Look, I didn't sign up for this. I signed up for a Christmas special with Ewoks.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, we're not
And-
getting Life Day.
This is exactly where we're picking back up. You, the three of you, and Danny, your mascot / stormtrooper,
and our amazing Padawan.
and your amazing Padawan, Alistair, who's
Mm-hmm.
basically just an older Danny.
Oh, he's nice too.
He's actually Dragon Age Alistair, and nothing will change that.
I mean, I'm fine with this.
I'm fine with it. I might have to romance him, but I'm fine with it.
Aren't they like the same age?
No.
Because
Alistair's 20, Danny's 18.
No, Alistair is actually pretty young, guys. He
yeah.
is a teenager.
In Dragon Age?
No, not in Dragon Age. In this world,
Oh.
in this
Yeah.
game, he's
Oh,
like
if this is baby Alistair, then
Oh,
no.
yeah, then no, I'm not going to romance a baby, but like,
No,
I
the.
thought we were talking, I thought you were saying he's exactly Dragon Age from Alistair, in which case he's like,
Nah.
Oh no, I mean he's physically and mentally like he has the same traits and the same sense of humor and the same charm, but he still has a Bobby face.
Yeah,
Of all
he's
the
like-
Padawans, Zrask is the oldest. She's 28. He's 20.
No. Is that the blue guy?
The Pantoran.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He is.
Yep. He's the oldest, but he looks much younger.
Yeah. He's like 30 something.
Yep, 28. What I had in my notes. Everybody else is younger. They're basically. I think Alistair is not even of legal age to drink yet.
Ah, that didn't stop us.
in what planet? In what galaxy?
The homestead, as long as you have some person there with you, you can drink.
As long as
It's
you've killed-
international space.
It's like
Yeah.
you've killed someone.
It's my ship, my rules. If you want to drink, you can drink.
Cut to
Wow.
the rest of the Padawans being shit faced on the homestead right now, and like, why isn't everybody coming back yet?
Yeah, just
So.
take another brew.
They didn't call me yet, okay? That's their problem. They were worried they would have called.
Yep. You are all sitting amongst these tiny furry creatures. Some of them are playing weird primitive musical instruments. Some seem to be chanting or laughing or
Both.
screaming in excitement. There is a mostly naked Dak painted in they kept the pants on.
You've seen my torso before. It's
I know,
nothing-
but
they,
why? Okay.
They've painted Dak with these like dotted lines of red paints to probably show like the different cuts that you could have on Dak.
Or, hear me out. They just want to show who the best warrior is, and it's just like just a show of appreciation.
Well, I mean, the paint did define your abs a bit more.
Yeah.
But even then, you are tied hands behind your back, actually hands behind a pole behind your back, atop a small pyre.
That was new information that I was not made aware of.
Hi.
Now I'm actually worried that I'm gonna be eaten.
We come back from commercial break, and that's what we see. Some
Okay.
of the tiny creatures are bringing bundles of dead wood to pile it on, and they're looking at you and just waving and smiling. And there's even one who like pokes your shin and goes like, "Nom, nom, 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 nom."
I'm gonna try to
Can I roll insight to see if they're messing with us?
Yes,
You're
please.
Sure.
You're just gonna run over and like see what's happening because
Yeah.
Can I try to undo my bindings?
Okay.
So, sorry. Can I roll?
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead.
here's what we'll do. Insight for Fianna. Dexterity or sleight of hand for Dak.
Damn it.
And the other two
Say,
are
Can
is
I
one
roll insight too, please?
sure. And
Thank
was Yorshkata doing the same?
No, I'm just
Okay, you're just
uh,
looking
You're
at
just
what's going on.
enjoying.
I'm just like gonna like.
Are you enjoying the view?
I mean, I've seen it many times. You're just gonna like force lift the thing that he's tied to, like up off
The
flank,
pole.
so he can get away.
So you start lifting him up the pole, and then you realize that the pole is going up, but Dak isn't because he's no longer tied to the pole.
Hey.
Zeta, sorry, Fianna, you have a feeling that something is out of place.
Okay. This is
Are
Yep.
my spidey senses going ding?
No, your spidey sense isn't tingling at all. And in fact, when you look over your shoulder, Zeta, you notice the shaman from earlier sort of giggling to himself in back of everyone.
yeah. Fiona kind of like stands up when like yours runs over and is like, wait a second. and,
Everyone just looks at you.
and I'm gonna look to I guess the guy that I was talking to. I don't think he told me his name. Well, like he did tell me his name, but it's an Ewok, and I can't speak Ewok, so
You can call him the shaman.
the shaman. Yeah, so she's just gonna like look at the shaman and be like, no?
And the shaman just can't keep himself from laughing, and he just falls on the ground, laughing like full belly laugh as another Ewok approaches Dak with a bottle of what seems to be sauce and like starts spraying Dak with it. And everybody starts laughing.
Some kind of weird ritual.
I'm gonna.
Render more
So my
now.
arms were behind my back on against the pole, correct?
Yep.
And now I'm just gonna cross them and look at them. Just
And
spraying.
there's just a
spraying sauce.
squirt. There's a squirt of sauce that goes. The shaman gets back up and he produces from inside his sort of like mantle robe cloak thing a small device, which looks like an older version of a data pad. And he presses a button and he, half laughing, mutters something in it. And then press the button again and there's a robotic, soft female voice that comes out of the speaker. And it says, "Ha ha ha.
Oh God.
You really thought we were going to eat you. Ha ha ha."
God, they're toying with us.
Danny and Alistair are completely confused. And
How's
the other
sauce
Ewoks
taste?
help you. Oh, it's like barbecue sauce.
Mm.
The other Ewoks help you come down the pyre, and they actually bring in proper food. Well, to them, proper food. To you, some sort of native life form from this planet that they stick into the bonfire and they light it up.
Okay, I was gonna ask if the meat was gonna be cooked.
No. They actually cook meat.
Hey, Fiona, the sauce is actually pretty good. Do you want to try some?
No, not, no.
Half barbecue sauce, half Dax fierce sweat.
Yeah.
Just like lean over to the shaman and go, "Thanks for the show," and then leans back.
The shaman,
Yeah, she-
the shaman just holds the thingy up to your face.
Yep.
Just like kind of like takes it and
He
looks
taps
at
the
it.
he taps a big orange button on it.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to try to figure out all the stuff with it while
Well,
this is all happening.
yeah, I'll assume that everyone sort of gathers together around
Yeah.
that thing. When you press the button once, you have a menu that appears, and the first item is help. The other one is record, and the other one is translate.
Oh, perfect. Let's hit translate.
There is nothing that comes out of.
No, you have to record a voice and then it will translate.
Okay.
As Zeta's been doing this, Justus has been like staring at the shaman and just like slams his hand down in wherever like the food container is and slowly just eats it, staring daggers at the guy there.
Is it good?
The shaman looks horrified. And then he
Zeta just like records, "Sorry for him. He's a bit messy." And then it translates back.
Like a stupid food outside of my mouth.
the shaman hears it and he rushes to the device, presses the button, mutters something in it, and then shoves it back into your arms and runs back to Yorsh.
Then to play.
The voice says, again, a soft-spoken woman says, "He did not wait long enough. The food is poison."
Oh.
And you feel your stomach, yours just go.
Question. Did I hear what the datapad said?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a bite too.
Oh no! Why?
I want both of you to make Constitution saving throws.
Although I am immune to, let's see if I can find it. I have a force thingy that allows me to be immune to, I believe, sickness and poison.
Oh, the you're talking about the force shmoo person,
Yeah,
force
I
adept.
forgot what it was.
Immune to
Yes.
disease and poison. You can actually digest that food.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're okay. It's just gonna be hard to digest, but that's it.
This is good.
Um,
Put it back in the fire, please.
Fianna and Zeta, as you're fiddling with this device, you notice that there's a like an engraving on it. It says property of Akana Ligarna.
Oh, it's the lady. She did it. Good
It's
for her.
the Gruta lady.
Yeah, that's a Gruta woman.
Mute that. So if you all wish to, you can partake of, once it's cooked properly, this Ewoki's feast. You also learn over the course of the night that they call themselves the Ewok,
Mm-hmm.
and they are everywhere on this planet, and they've seen others like you before, twice. This tribe have seen one, and apparently another tribe, far beyond the mountain, has also seen travelers from the stars, which is how they refer to you, the travelers from the stars. During the night, your hollow ends up receiving a call at some point, and it's
Mhm.
Fyra.
Hi.
What's going on?
Just hanging out with the natives. And she like just kind of like turns the recorder and she goes, "Look at them, they're so cute."
Oh my god! Can we come? Do we have to stay on the ship?
We'll take turns. We'll head back in the morning, and then you can.
Once we figure out if we can set up a base here, I'm sure we'll all have to get everybody off the ship. And
I mean, no, Danny's with us. Do any of you know how to fly?
You're not that far away from the ship itself.
yeah, we walked there, remember?
Yep.
That's true.
Um,
I mean, I can come and get you. Just let me ask if they're okay with me bringing the ship over here.
there's
Well, I don't know
not
if
enough
you can
room
bring
to
the
land the
ship
ship
over.
where their
We can
village
just
is.
walk everyone over.
I don't want to leave the ship alone, though.
Mm.
Good point.
I'll head back later. It's fine. I see how it is. Blood a sister. I'll head back early in the morning and I'll watch.
Get
the
them?
ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should while we're eating and talking, Fianna is going to with the data pad try to negotiate or explain what we want to do, set up a base here and why and all of that kind of stuff.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
And try not to roll 25. Because that's what's going to happen anyway.
Cast it now. It's gonna be a 1.
Oh! The Ewok you're talking to, by the way, the shaman. Their name is Krikri,
Creakery. Okay.
and they know of such a place. They tried to help the last settlers, but the last settlers shot them with beams of light, and so they left, and the settlers were killed by other fiercer creatures. But
Fiercer?
I mean, there's a whole bunch of different animals and stuff on this planet, so.
He explains roughly that Akana was the only one that bothered to try to learn their ways, which it was hard, he says, but then, shakes the device. This magic rock changes everything. The hunters of the tribe can lead you to the settlers' old base.
Okay. And you're okay with sharing some of the land?
He says that there's plenty of land for everyone.
I mean, we're not just gonna, like, take it from you or anything. Like, we're more than happy to offer you something for allowing us to stay.
He really wants to see the stars.
Oh, I can do that.
Yes, of course we can take you to see the stars.
And also, no beams of light.
Nah, don't worry. I set mine to stun. It won't hurt you.
None.
Is he saying that he doesn't want to see any at all, or
He doesn't want anyone to shoot at them.
I mean,
Because that's what the last settlers did.
Oh, okay.
I can't promise that people won't shoot at us in space, but I can sure as heck try to make sure that you are as safe as possible.
It's more, you gather, well, make a, sorry, your 2 seconds, make an insight check, Zeta. Okay, you gather from the conversation that he's talking about you, like the rebel base. He doesn't want, if you live on the planet, you live in harmony with them. You don't attack them.
No, we won't attack you. Only those that might come to harm you or us.
That he doesn't really care.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have been more than kind. I mean, you've been joking around with us.
Yes, you are cowards.
Oh, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Cowards? What?
Some words don't translate well. It probably means you were scared.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I was terrified.
I was almost delicious.
I mean, and you scared poor Danny. I mean, look at him. He's absolutely mortified.
And as you turn to Danny, he's like dancing with 2 other Ewoks.
Mhm. I mean, he's fine now, but
Two like
before.
hot Ewok, like dancing next to him. Females.
He's
Get
the first
them.
one to make cross species.
No.
Is this where the game is going?
You won't ruin this for me.
Each have gold bikinis.
Oh God!
They
I
do not
mean,
know what
yeah.
gold is, neither can they smith. You were going to say something, Yorsh.
It was answered.
Oh, okay. No, but the Kree explains that they used to eat people like you, but most of you don't taste good. And the captain, Akana, explained to him that this was not... Like, the people from the stars weren't made to be eaten. And they sort of understood that. The other tribes might not. They're gonna try to spread the word as much as they can. But he advises your group to remain within the like, not go beyond the mountain and not go past the waterfall.
I mean, we can definitely create a perimeter.
There's
Just might have to cut down a few trees and then create barricades with that.
Well, I mean, yeah, around the base, probably. You have...
Yeah.
right now, the territory he's talking about is roughly 20 kilometers wide. For our American friends, this is about, I don't know how many miles.
Oh, God.
Probably like 12 miles.
20 km square, you said?
It's, yeah, about 20 to a side, so it's not a perfect square.
Large area.
Yeah.
Basically.
12.5 miles.
I was close. Basically, on foot, it would take you roughly two, maybe 3 hours to cross.
Nice.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah, 3 to 4 hours, I should say. So there's plenty enough room and plenty enough to land a ship in. Like, that's not a problem. The thing is the tribes beyond the mountain and the tribes beyond the waterfall, if you get too close, they might actually hunt you down and eat you. Because they eat, and you discovered that during the evening, these little things will eat anything. They've tasted everything on the planet to learn what's good to eat and what's not.
I hope I'm not like eating other Ewoks.
No, this is a forbidden practice.
Oh, okay.
They're basically like caveman humans.
Well, I mean, you kind of have to. They tell you that the rocks aren't good for eating. And that the barks of the trees aren't good for eating unless you can peel them off without your claws.
That's a good job. That's a great woman didn't teach them about spice. And you're like, but how does a spice traveler's taste?
Jesus. No.
I should probably call Bale and let him know that
Yeah.
this planet is okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what I was going to say.
Well, before you did that, I thought we were looking at the other places first. Like, I thought we were going to scout out just in case.
Yeah, I'm like,
I
kinda
thought
just
we were
wanna get
going to
on-
go there and look at them, but this is where we were going to set up the base.
You haven't even seen the base yet.
We've
Yeah,
just seen the
I want to
ship.
kind of give him a progress report, not like a 100% okay, but like it's like an 85% we're probably good kind of thing.
All right. Bale responds that this is a chance he's willing to take. I'm with friends at the moment.
So are we.
Captain Sal is following us.
And of course,
Oh.
Did just refresh you, Simon, because I don't know if you're going to mention this during the recap, what he's saying, but did Nikiki manage to get there as well?
And Nikiki is with them.
Okay.
And Nikiki is with a friend.
Hmm.
The problem is the Imperial Navy has started blockading a lot of planets. And most of Hutt's space is encircled with Imperial ships.
Gee, okay.
do
Yep.
you think they know about us now, or are they just getting paranoid?
The last news was that someone defaced a high-rise on Nar Shaddaa and carved the symbol of the Jedi Order.
He just looks at Yorsh. Yorsh, what did you do?
What I said.
Bringing the Jedi's back?
So
That's going to send a message.
if you're saying 85% chance that this is the proper base, they're willing to take the risk, that 15% risk, and land on that moon of Andor.
Like, I can give you the coordinates of an already decently built base in a little bit. You just got to give me some time. We're gonna go scout it out.
It's going to take them 3 days anyway to get there.
Perfect.
So if you can reply within 3 days, they can change their course, alter their course or something.
Okay.
Is there anything they can do to get the Imperials off their scents by like jumping to multiple sectors before coming here?
They won't have enough fuel to just, for fun, ditch the Imperial to like the other side of the galaxy and then come back. Because you have to think, Nar Shaddaa was on one end, and Andor is on the complete opposite end of the galaxy.
And far
It's in
away
the
from
s-
any kind of actual lanes. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's in the southern quadrant, so they don't have to go through Coruscant. If they wanted to lose any Imperial pursuers, they probably would have to go all the way north and then come back down, which would take them through Coruscant, and then try to go to Andor. They don't have the fuel, they don't have the reserves for that. The ship that Bale has at the moment is a blockade runner, but it's an old model. It's something that you won't be able to refuel at any Imperial port. You have to stick to the Outer Rim, and even then, not all the planets are.
Well, they're not in Nar Shaddaa, right? They're in Salonia.
Yeah, they left for Salonia, but now they were forced to leave Salonia. Because while Hutt space is being heavily surveyed, there's a lot of other places where, and Salonia is very close to the core worlds.
Yeah.
So they can't go to Hutt space to refuel, which would have been probably a goodish move to do. So they're gonna have to book it straight to Andor.
Yeah, just be careful. If you run into any problems, let me know. I can always meet you halfway. Help you, escort you here if needed.
All right. Well, at least let us know what the base is like. You've got a bit less than 3 days.
All right. Might need or you might want to look at this ship that we found too when you get here. There's not a lot left, but it was once Republic.
Oh, you mean the ruins that you found in where you landed?
Yeah, it might be a good idea for him to look at it. You never know. He might see something that we missed.
He answers as there's probably good salvage, if anything.
All right, so
Yeah, do
We
any one of
party.
you want to do anything, yeah, during the party, feast?
any kind of
Dinner.
alcohol that they have?
What? No.
I mean,
Dinner.
they could brew.
They,
I think there's a scene of Fianna meeting an Ewok baby for no reason other than I want my OC to meet an Ewok baby because Ewok babies are the cutest fucking thing in the whole world.
And then suddenly, a million of ovaries just exploded
You-
across the galaxy.
you do at some point stumble as you're looking for I think I'll say Yorsh had to excuse himself for a prolonged period of time because hard to digest food, and at some point Fianna decides to try to look for him because it's been quite a while, and you just happen to hear cries coming out from a hut, and when you peek inside there's this older what y'all are able to identify, like, their genders at least, or their sex, if we can call it that, between Ewoks, like which ones are men, which ones are women, and it's a sort of older, like maybe like an elder woman, probably a midwife, and she's taking care of a nursery. There are dozens of tiny Ewok babies wrapped in, they're swaddled in leaves,
Oh my god!
like all of
just,
them.
I like talk to her and like, hang out with the babies a little bit, and then
She asks if
decide.
you want to pick one up.
yes.
She hands you one. Make a
Is it-
dexterity saving throw.
What? No, I know how to pick up a baby. Don't ruin this for me, Simon.
Make a dex save, please.
Why?
Well, you'll understand from the
I don't
description.
want the baby to poop on me or anything.
That
Don't ruin
baby's not
this
gonna
for me.
poop on you. He's trying to bite your finger.
Well,
Aww,
why?
kind of cute.
Because they're
they
tiny
don't-
and they don't understand.
They're babies.
Bro,
Even a human baby
Yeah.
will try to do the same thing.
It's yeah, well, it's like yeah, they
Animals.
act like a human baby, where if you put
Well, they
your
don't
finger.
have teeth, so they just like.
They're gonna gum you.
No, that's it. But they were. It was trying to it's cute, and it's like, okay, no, wait, this is.
I also wouldn't stick my fingers in a baby's face because I know how to hold a baby.
No, but
I'm
I mean-
assuming Fianna knows how to hold a baby. That's like politician 101.
It's like when you're. Yeah, you hold the baby and then you look around for photographers.
Nice.
Step 1, pick the baby. Step
Like,
2, look
like
at the
I
photographer.
don't know who
And give a
picks
kiss.
up a baby and is like, oh, I'm gonna poke the baby with my finger.
No,
Like,
you don't poke it, but you
I
know when you do like
do
the
that.
thing to babies.
No,
And they try to,
because
like-
that's how you get bitten by babies.
Not if you know how to handle the baby.
Well, anyway, it's a cute moment, and you bond with a tiny bundle of fluff that's
I'm
about
glad.
the size of your hand.
A triple. Wait, wrong universe.
Yeah, no, that's a wrong universe. On your way back from the loo, Yorsh, you also encounter all of these babies, and Fiona just happily, probably holding as many as she can now.
I mean, I'm not collecting them, but I'm like, I'm like playing with them.
There's like
Yeah, sure.
16. There's like 2 on her shoulder.
They're all imprinting
She's
on
more
her.
Ewok than human now.
They're all imprinting on her.
I think Yosh just kind of walked on a corner. It's like, and like we can lock eyes, and there's just like dozens of these babies, and it's like, I'm going to get some more food.
Are you sure it didn't sit with you too well last time?
I can handle it. And then he like takes it.
The food is delicious. Oh, I hate my life. But yeah, you do spend a however long you want in the nursery until they fall asleep.
I just want to, yeah. They're so cute.
They're tiny and cute, and they have big round black eyes.
I love them.
Zeta asked Stack to put his shirt back on.
What?
She just kind of looks at him and she goes, "For my sanity, I need you to put your shirt back on.
But I like this. It defines my abs.
You need to do it before I jump you." And then she leaves. Just leaves. She just goes, "Eh."
Whoa!
Wait a second.
Whoa!
Been a
She's
while.
like, "No."
Where's my shirt actually? I have no idea.
You probably left it in the hut.
There's an Ewok coming out of a hut wearing your shirt, your
Oh.
blaster, and your
Hey,
helmet
whoa.
that's too big for him, and he's just like. And the other Ewoks are having.
Does he
like,
run into a door?
Yep. Yep. The
Not
tiny
fair.
Ewok charges a door and falls on the ground.
And then I chuckle. I'm like, oh, that's what I look like.
And then you have like these two other Ewoks trying to figure out what a missile launcher is.
I didn't have my missile launcher.
Okay.
It-
It's still on
I
the
wasn't
ship.
expecting to fight a ship.
All right.
Did you put the safety on?
Oh, they would use it as a club.
That's my safety.
They'd use it as a club.
Okay.
They don't really
was
understand the
I was
principle.
very confused.
I'm going to go get my stuff back and find like anything that I can wash the sauce and the paint off.
Oh, I forgot to mention, overnight, most of the Ewoks have just been dabbing their food on your abs.
I'm okay with that because I know the sauce is delicious.
Waste not.
And
It's
that's
weird.
why Zeta wants him to put his shirt on.
Hey, thank you, little cup of Joe. Yeah, because also Zeta is just looking at these Ewoks like, just
Just,
putting
like,
their
touching
food
him.
on.
And she's just like, I don't know if this is like cute, disgusting, or kind of arousing. And I don't know which one it is, so I'm just going to tell him to put his shirt on.
You put your shirt back on.
Yes, please.
Well, I'm gonna wash myself first, like take a thing of water and just.
I
drop.
think
Oh,
Fiona
come
like
on!
I think Fiona like comes out with a Ewok baby to Zeta and is like, Zeta, look at them.
And she's just like, they're so small.
They're so small.
And after dumping all the water, I'm like, I need a towel. I didn't think this through.
Yosh still walks over, takes off his shirt. No, he doesn't do that now.
Zeta's gonna go and tell Danny about like what happened with the call to let him know to be more careful, and then she's gonna teach some of the Ewoks how to dance.
Oh boy.
They have their own weird dances, which is more like wiggling their butts
And hobbling.
and just hobbling and chanting. They're not very dexterous.
Just watch the end of Jedi. You'll see them all.
Yeah, they're not very dexterous, but they try. They try the twerk bears.
Thanks, Josh. I just cannot picture anything else but that.
Now this is what I picture Danny standing in the middle of a circle of twerking Ewoks and going like, "Captain, save me!"
She just like kind of like pulls Danny by like his arms, and, like swirls him away, and she's like, "You want to dance with the captain instead?"
In the distance, the Emperor's shadows looking at you through binoculars
Oh
puts him
god.
down, face palms, and goes like, "You know what? Fuck it. The galaxy's safe."
Perfect. My
We-
spidey
we
sense
won.
isn't going off at all.
My dear Emperor, Master, it seems like all they wanted was to dance with primitive life forms.
They're morons. And hug cute babies.
The Death Star
That's
was a
all I want to
mistake.
do with my life. Hug cute babies. That sounds amazing.
Zeta's just
I mean-
dancing with Danny right now around a whole bunch of twerking babies.
The babies don't
No,
twerk.
the babies are asleep. Come on, people. Come
The
on.
babies are sleeping.
There.
They're dreaming of twerking though.
That's where I'm drawing the line. You're not dancing with the babies. They're not gonna let you approach a bonfire with babies.
No twerking babies.
They're flammable at this age.
It's a hard line.
All of the Ewoks are super flammable. They're made of
God.
hair.
Yeah, this is true.
Hair and cloth. And probably barbecue sauce at this point. But y'all have very fun times with them. They do not have a hut for you to sleep in, but they do near the end of the evening bring you blankets so you can sleep around the campfire amidst the benches and the musical instruments and the leftover food. You
I
can-
mean, we can just walk back to our ship, right?
In the middle of the night.
I mean, we have flashlights, don't we? Says Fiona, looking at the boys.
I mean,
Yeah, I suppose.
Welcome
And-
to We're Not Playing a Medieval Fantasy Game. You
Didn't
have
yours-
flashlights on your pistols, on your data pad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't Yorsh give his flashlight away?
Yeah, Yorsh
I
gave his
think
flashlight
you're
away as
Yeah.
a tribute.
I mean,
to-
I have like blind sight. I'm fine.
That was my joke. I was like, we have flashlights, don't we? And Yorsh
Oh.
would be like, oh, I gave my flashlight away. Anyway, yeah, we can walk back to the ship and like,
I think it will be fine. It's
They-
not that far anyway. We can
Do you
actually
wanna
walk at a
rescue
normal
that?
pace this time instead of the Ewoks making us walk at like a third of the pace.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
Yeah.
wanna
good point.
risk it though? Because we don't know what animals come out at night.
I'm sure it'll be fine. We can protect ourselves.
Just make sure we take the same paths that we took when the Ewoks walked us here. It looked like they made a path, so we should be fine.
All right.
We better tell the chief about that so that he knows that we're leaving.
Yeah, we
Going
would
back?
say goodbye.
You're not gonna ghost them at their own welcoming party. Hey, yay, new people on the planet. Yay, welcome. Wait, where are they?
Yeah, we'll tell them we'll be back in the morning.
So,
That way you can take us to the base.
all right, I'll ask for all four of you to make me a survival check. A DC 15, and you need at least 2 successes to safely make it back to the ship in time. That's one
Well-
success.
Can I use the force?
You could. Let's just see what. Wait, Yorsh, I think, is missing. to your
Yeah,
check?
that's the only one that's not there.
I don't know.
Come on.
Just in case
Yorsh.
you have it without, and then yeah, if some of you want to spend force points, yeah,
There
it's
you
okay.
go.
You make it back to the ship easily within a half hour. It's not necessarily difficult to walk the woods at night, but it is filled with not gonna say traps, but like obstacles, like big roots blocking parts of the paths. Sometimes even the way that the Ewoks came through, there was a lot of tall grass, of ferns, like overgrown ferns, hiding most of the path. It's problematic. You end up back at the ship, not the way you had left before. Like you're a few yards off, but you're still back at the ship. The homestead is there. The glaring lights of the interior are still all on.
I want to check the outside of the ship before we go back in, just in case.
Oh, let me help you out with that. I know exactly what we're looking for.
Make an investigation check with advantage.
I'll help as well. Well, I'll do my own though. I'll do my own one then, since
Sure.
they have advantage already.
Woo!
Good thing Dak was there to help.
Yeah, because I rolled a nat 1 on the first one.
I think I got 17.
You
for
were
my own,
probably
like-
still too distracted by images of Dak.
Dak and Danny dancing.
Yep.
Oh, you
Um,
bet. Had
But
to get dry somehow.
Mm.
Jesus,
There you go. I got like over 20.
that
Alright.
is a lot.
So
There are no
I think
tracking.
they go
droids,
one way. I go the other way.
and you cover the whole ship. There are no tracking droids. There are no, like the tracker that they glued to your ship while you were on Salonia. There's none of that. None of the spider bots either. Everything is Gucci.
Should we check the perimeter while we're at it?
I think it's part of your
Right.
investigation check.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
We did. Oh yeah, okay. Never mind. The Ewok cut it down. Danny won't step in.
We're on an uncharted planet. Like,
But
Let's have on the wildlife that cannot get in because we're going to retract.
I know,
The
but it's
core.
better to be safe than sorry.
You make a good point.
Yeah. Best place to hold secret bases, as we're finding out, on uncharted planets.
So-
Sure.
you all get the benefit of a long rest.
Mm.
Sleep, sleep. If any one of you had, I don't know, lost hit points or what have you.
Yorshka is no longer poisoned.
Nope.
No, but the bathroom smells awful.
Yeah.
There will be no communal showers for a bit. What do you want to do the next day? You have the coordinates for this base if you wanted to go
Yeah.
explore.
I think it'd be best for us to get the Ewok shaman.
Yeah,
Show us.
the hunters were gonna show us, right? So
If you want to go
Uh,
with them, yeah. Otherwise, you could
yeah.
leave on your own. I'm just saying, like, which.
I would like to go with the hunter. Fiona would like to go with the hunters.
Well, didn't they say there was enough room for a ship to also land there?
Yeah, but you still don't know where it is at the moment.
That's true.
Yeah, we have to go down front. I think we should get the hunters because it shows good faith.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and go. Let's leave Danny here this time, so that way when we do know where exactly we can have the ship go, then he can fly it over there.
Yeah.
Sure.
No offense, Danny.
Fine, Mom. He's perfectly fine
Rebellious
staying on the
teenager.
ship. He's had a lot to eat last night and would rather stay put for today.
All right, so who are our NPC companions? Yorsh,
Yeah.
who's going today?
Yorsh just wakes up, or like before he leaves in the morning, there's like a BioWare style screen of like choose your
Mass Effect music's playing in the background.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
They're all like standing in sassy poses. Like,
Changing hats.
Wow.
You're like, you're coming with me, but you're not coming dressed like this. Here. Put on your
Zrask.
holiday costume that I bought for 5 EA bucks.
Yeah. Never do that. But yeah, I bring Zerask with us.
Is Rask with you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You leave in the morning, go back to the Ewok village.
you're gonna have to commission art of these people so I know who they
What
are.
they look like?
Mhm.
Yeah, probably for the 3rd season.
And
I'm gonna have a whole group photo of like the whole Rebel crew.
Oh wow,
All
that's gonna be
of you.
expensive.
Well,
what species is Drask?
Drask is a pangolin.
Let me have a look.
He's a penguin.
A penguin.
I don't know.
Antoran.
A pantoran.
Pantoran. Okay.
Pantoran.
I got Antoran.
Antoran?
Yeah.
With an A?
No, it's Pantoran.
Pantoran.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Ah,
blue-skinned people
Yes,
with
then-
like tribal tattoos on their face, regular eyes. They're not unlike the Chiss, but they don't have the red, evil, menacing eyes.
Okay.
So
Cool.
they're nice. They were in episode 2 or 3, I think. Anyway, so that being said, you head out to the Ewok village, gather with the 3 hunters, and they lead you to where this base is. It takes about 2.5, almost 3 hours going at an Ewokee's pace. Along the way, they point out the many traps that they've laid to hunt. This is part of their hunting grounds. And they tell you about the most dangerous creatures that can be found in the area. And the worst of them all is called the Big Bad. And the Big Bad is similar in size and shape as a woolly mammoth, except they would have 4 tusks and a shorter, much shorter trunk. And it is it is not a carnivore, but it does kill for pleasure. So they try to avoid this place, and most of the traps that they put down for the big bads are mostly to annoy them so much that they will turn around and leave. The big bads are very lazy creatures, so that if they encounter the least resistance, unless they feel threatened or they're in the mood for a kill, they'll turn around. But that's mostly it. You do, on the way, they do show you one of the, a track, or at least like a footprint or a hoof print left of this creature. And it dug about 8 inches deep in the soil. It's roughly
how far
the shape.
apart were they?
You can lie down between 2 of these tracks, and when you extend your arms, you can barely touch.
Jesus.
So it might be about, I don't know, like close to 10 feet apart.
It's like a dinosaur.
It's freaking huge.
It is freaking huge. And what the Ewoks say is that this creature also is very stealthy for its size. You never see it until it's too late. So we put traps everywhere to make sure that they don't come and they leave the hunting grounds to ourselves. We tried to warn the other space travelers, the travelers from the stars. They did not listen. They sent beams of light to kill us. So we let them die.
Yeah, we're gonna try not to do that.
After a while, they bring you to an overgrown clearing, where you notice, for the players, the map that you see on Roll20 at the moment. This is the main building. The outer walls are made of concrete. It stands roughly 12 feet in height. You'll see the map anyway on Roll20. I think you guys have access to it at the moment. There is also a dock closer to the southern portion of it, where you can land a ship. The thing is, the dock right now has been overtaken by vegetation and a fallen tree. And I'll remind you, the trees in this area are the size of sequoias. So these are massive. You would not be able to land a ship here. Maybe a smaller land speeder until you clear this place out. Some of the walls have been gouged by the tusks of these. Probably one, maybe more, big bad creatures. And you notice the gouges in the concrete are, I don't know, maybe like 6 inches deep. There are burnt marks of blaster shots here and there, and discarded Iwaki's weaponry on the ground, like harpoons or javelins, sling stones and arrows and some such. Inside is a similar mess. The way the map is made, of course, this used to be a settle or the beginning of a settlement. So what you would normally see as a maybe like in D&D terms, like an inn that they started building. So
Cantina.
a cantina in Star Wars. The thing is, don't pay attention to all the tables that you see there.
It's open space.
It's open space. All of the furniture is absent from the place. So you can rearrange the rooms the way you want. You can have the stuff you want in it. But since it was a cantina, there are, private rooms. There is a cellar underneath the where here the stage would have been. I don't know if you guys see where I'm pinging. Okay. So the stairs that you see there aren't stairs to go up on the stage. They go downstairs.
We're talking like a root cellar or an actual finished basement.
It is half and half. They had begun digging it out, but they weren't done. You have to think these settlements. Well, actually, Fiona would be able to determine that, because you're the only one who studied history for a long period of time. What Old Republic explorers used to do is they would pack pre-made, prefabricated housing pieces onto their ships. So these concrete walls and all that, they're all modular. They would come in somewhere and just drop everything and have like at least a basic shelter. From there, they would expand and go, either out and build other houses or what have you, or in this case, tried to build a basement or a root cellar for this place. It's high enough, at least the parts that have been excavated are high enough that a human can stand with, slouched a bit. You're not completely crouched, you're not crawling, but you can't stay straight. There would need to be further excavation to have a proper basement, if you will.
Okay.
This place can host roughly 50 people.
How many friends do we have that's coming?
Not
Yeah.
50.
Oh, yeah. I mean, less than 50,
Yeah.
but it'll grow.
Yeah. It means
Okay.
that, if there ever are more than 50 members of your rebellion cell, you're going to need to have to expand upon this base.
Okay.
Right
That
now,
looks
there are no
promising.
defenses. Yep. And even on the map, you might see like those tents or something on the outside. Those are also here, though they are mostly destroyed right now. But they were like sort of stalls or little like counters or workshops where, for example, hunters could skin their game and not have to bring all of that inside the compound. So it's like there's a sort of like you could probably convert that to guard posts or whatever, but like it's a fixer-upper. It certainly is a fixer-upper.
I mean, it's like 1,000 years old, right?
Yes.
So,
But for 1,000 years old construction, it's holding well. There are holes in the roof, certainly, and you could also potentially build a second, like, or third floor, if you will, third story to it if you wanted.
Ooh.
Yeah. This
Okay,
is what
and-
they brought you to.
Is there a canopy on top? Like, did the trees like grow and cover it up?
I'd say that if anything, what you see on the map isn't covered by trees.
Huh,
Now,
okay.
as a soldier, you know that it is possible to, have a tarp with a camel pattern on it made big enough to cover the entire base.
That's exactly what I
It's
was thinking.
expensive, bloody expensive, but it is feasible.
Okay.
Well, I mean, these are decisions we can't make on our own. So
Means nothing needed now.
what? Yeah. So I guess the decision we want to make now is: do we start clearing off the landing pad now, the four of us, and wait till the ship gets over, or do we go back, get more people?
I
I
can
mean-
clear the landing pad. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, you can just use the force.
Yeah, but the size and actual weight of the tree, can you and
I lifted a TIE
Practice.
fighter. I figured trees. Fine.
I mean, these are real big trees, but you can cut them in half with your lightsaber.
I mean, TIE fighters weigh like tons.
The tree also weighs a ton. Actually, the
It's
tree,
a big old growth tree. It's like
yeah, the
I mean-
tree is the same DC to move as the TIE fighter was.
Well, Dak, why don't you try to
True.
help them too?
it's a really big tree. Have you like?
I know that you don't have like a lot of force powers, but like you can try.
yeah,
It's an
well,
ancient tree.
I can definitely give it a go.
Yeah.
I mean,
The tree counts as gargantuan, not because necessarily of the
Size.
weight, but also the size. It is very long. The TIE fighter was more compact. This is much longer. It's a DC 30. Of course, if you like cut it in half or whatever, then it becomes smaller. You can move the two pieces easier. The thing is, how long it'll take is mostly like, do you want to? Because if you take the whole day here, I won't even make you roll. You end up moving it. But like, do you want to move it like right away and call bail and have them come and today, or would you rather take your time and all that? That's up to you.
we have 3 days.
Yeah, I think we should take our time and look around the base just in case there's something here.
You mean clear the interior?
I mean, yeah, because we didn't really look around. We took like a cursory glance just to see what it looks like, but we don't know like if anything's been left. Like, this was an old rubber base,
Yeah.
right? We have no. It's just like the ship. Anything could be left here. So I think we should do that if we're gonna like take time.
All right, well, let's go room by room. Let's clear the place up.
All right, so you're taking your time. What I'll say is, takes a few hours while you two are working at moving a sequoia, or you three, I should say, because there's 3 of you now that can move it.
I mean, I can move an apple. I'm helping.
You're helping. You're
Yeah.
like you're like the third person moving furniture when someone's moving, and you're just not holding a lot of the weight, but you're doing their part. Your part. It's cool.
I mean, while they're doing that, me and Fiona
Yeah.
can like scope out the inside.
Yeah, we can take a look.
Take the little hunters with us.
Then I'm gonna ask you both, or one of you, to make an investigation check with perception check. Actually, not investigation, perception with advantage if only one of you rolls. Or
Yeah, take it.
Would the Ewoks go inside?
And say I only I have a +4. What's
Um,
yours?
My perception is +6.
And you do it.
Okay.
the Ewoks won't follow you. Once they've shown you the place, they just go back home.
Yeah, and
It's dangerous for them anyway to be
Yeah.
here because of the big bad.
we'll thank them, or Fiona will
Yeah.
thank them, and
Just like tell them that to have the chief come back in a couple days.
with advantage,
with the
sorry.
stars.
Yep.
15.
15. So as you look around the place, you find yourself in what would be the private lounge in the back, like that other section.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, most of the doors have been busted. Some of the automatic doors are broken. The electrical system is gone.
Corroded.
Cables. Well, not just corroded, but like cables have been gnawed upon by the wildlife here. And as you enter the private lounge in the back, you hear the slow growl of something in the shadow, like
You gonna go and pet it too, like the baby Ewoks?
No.
with a 15 on your perception skill, you notice a family of these 6-legged felines.
That's 2 legs too many.
Fiona will like signal that she's non-aggressive. If they can see.
Make an animal handling check.
Ooh, I haven't heard that in a while.
I'm failing my own animal handling check right now.
And I'm not allowed to help her with this.
How would you help?
I would pretty much just like slowly back up, hands up, just to kind of make it look like we're both harmless.
Yeah.
Sure, make it with advantage.
Yay. I will. 16.
You back away until your back hits the wall.
I'm like
And at
looking
this-
down. Like,
Yeah, at this distance, it stops growling. It seems like it's carved itself a sort of a nest in this area. And as long as you're touching the wall, apparently to that creature, you're outside, immediate threat range. And that's when you see another pair of eyes. And another. And another. And another. And another.
Oh god, it has babies.
Yep.
And yeah, we're leaving now.
yeah, we're just like, okay, we're gonna go. And after we leave, Fiona will say, okay, well, we need to ask the Ewoks about, like, have the Ewoks told us about that creature?
You've seen those creatures. Those were the first ones you've seen when you landed on
But
on
like,
Endor.
did they tell us what they were? Or, like, if they were super aggressive, if they were food? Like...
Oh, you got it from the scan that the ship made. These are essentially, to make it simple,
They're space kitties.
space kittens. They're basically space panthers.
Okay.
They would act and react the same way as a panther would in our
Okay.
world.
So they're like predatory and
Yeah.
would attack us.
Is there more than one door to that room?
Yes. Are those gray things doors?
The gray things are doors, yes.
Okay.
Or
So
where doors used to be in most instances.
So
So-
yeah, there's two
Yeah.
ways in.
Well, since I'm not there, I can't exactly help. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
be helping a tree. To
Well, we
helping.
can close off that area, but I would like to move them out without violence.
I mean, it's probably possible.
Oh yeah, I have a few ideas.
We can just lure them out with food.
Not a nest, not with their babies. Like we.
Both of you make a survival check.
Okay. Let me open my character sheet.
Yeah, 10 is enough. It's a female and it's babies.
Yeah.
The male is probably out hunting.
Oh, well, I mean, it's a cat, so that's not necessarily true, but
No, but probably.
yeah.
If it's nursing there, you're missing one potentially creature. So maybe luring it out with food might not work because it knows that
that
like it's
somebody else is
being
gonna
provided
come.
food, yeah.
Yeah. Look, animals having like two parents is not a given.
No, that's it.
Yeah. So Fiona will say like we should really get the Ewoks to help us and potentially wait to clear this room out until there are more people who maybe know something about animals.
And see Zeta just like right on something, just like, Kitty has babies. Do not touch. Do not go in room.
Kiddies.
And just like sticks on wall.
Yeah.
Don't dead open inside.
like 5 schools.
Yeah, they'll like Fiona and Zeta will like if the doors are busted, they'll like try and like move something to block it so that people don't come wandering in.
It's true. If anything, we can always just have them move to a different spot. I mean, having native creatures around here, especially like a mother with her children, if possible, we could try to train them.
I mean, maybe, but that's not something I can do.
No, like you said, we could ask the Ewoks. It's always possible.
The Ewoks, or maybe somebody at the Rebel,
Someone that's good with animals.
I'm sure Irula can do it. It's probably their 50 jobs.
I've only gotten 3 out of them so far. That's about it.
Are all of the other rooms okay?
Yep, pretty much everything else is okay. You guys do find a few things.
Ooh.
There is a foot locker with 4 grenades left in.
Are they working?
You're gonna have to find someone who's proficient in
In
disarming
ancient
explosives.
grenades? I feel like this is like when like Flemish farmers like plow the fields and like they're just unexploded bombs.
Yep, except that in the Star Wars universe, even through a thousand years, not a lot of the tech has changed. Things are still usable.
Okay.
It's weird, but you know, it's like space fantasy, so
Yeah.
Magic.
there's that, and there are you also find a
No.
in what was probably a tool shed. There is a vibro axe. Think like a big lumberjack axe, but that also has a setting on it that makes it vibrate at a certain frequency that would let it cut through almost anything with ease.
Oh, perfect. We can give this to the boys.
Yeah.
And there are a certain number of let me just roll that. 5 let's call them camouflage outfits. You know, like the ones that the rebels were wearing in
The
Return of the
ponchos.
Jedi. Yeah, the ponchos, but with a camo thing and like a small
Yeah.
like gray, brown and gray helmet.
The camo ponchos. Yeah.
There are a few of them. They would help. Basically, they were made with color patterns from the surrounding forests. So if you are wearing them, at least on Andor, they act as the same thing as a cloak of Elvenkind would in D&D.
Oh.
What's that do?
It gives
Advantage on stealth.
Nice.
Zeta just goes ahead and puts one on. She's like, does this make me look good or no?
Yeah, I mean, it's a poncho. It makes you look like you're wearing a poncho.
I guess. And she kind of puts the helmet on. It's too tight. She's like, no, don't like that.
it's actually even better than that because it gives you advantage on stealth, but it gives other people disadvantage on perception.
Oh yeah.
So it's like double advantage.
That's useful.
And there are 5 of them.
Enough for us?
Everything else that you find is rotten. All the food stuff, the food stores are just.
Oh, there was food.
it's-
Gross.
Well, yeah. I mean, when they die,
I mean, if it was 1,000-year-old food, it's probably dust by now.
pretty much.
We can just start moving like old crates and stuff out.
But yeah, there's quite a lot of things. Broken tools, especially anything that was wooden. The wood has died, rotten away. There are a few like tent poles and such that have been gnawed by maybe the Space Panthers. They're too broken to be of any use nowadays.
Was there any tech in there that we could find?
You found a few consoles, a few computers, a generator. Anything tech-wise would need to be repaired first.
I can get started on that. I'll start with the generator.
Sure, make a mechanics check. That's going to take you the better part of the day. Basically, once you
Okay.
finish that, we can regroup, the whole group together, and you can decide what to do next.
Does Fiona want to learn how to do some mechanics work?
She wouldn't be able to help you unless
Yeah.
she's proficient in mechanics for this
I
check.
do not have that.
Okay.
Because the help
I will inspire you, though.
that
Okay.
works. Yep.
Let me roll. How
You-
much is the inspiration again?
It's 1d8.
Okay, I always forget the number. I did it.
25. That's actually right on. It takes you a lot of time, a lot of elbow grease, and a
And
lot of
actual
spare
grease.
parts that you had to salvage from the other computers around. You do get the generator working. And once it does, a few lights that are still working flicker on. A lot of the electrical cables that have been, cut just send spark all over the place.
Oh, maybe you should turn that off, Zeta.
No, Zia just kind of looks at it for a second and she's like, okay, this leads there and it connects to this. And she's like kind of like pointing out, like trying to memorize where all the things are before she turns it off.
Remember the Space Panthers?
Oh, they're mad at me now.
Yeah.
No,
God.
they actually fled.
All of them?
All of them.
Even the
Oh.
babies?
The sparks fell upon where their nests was. They freaked out and they ran away through the open door. So as you two are outside working on lifting that tree, you're lifting it up, and then you just see a big panther followed by like 4 smaller ones running away. And then you see one of the spotlights that gives on the landing pad turn on.
Oh, they got the electricity on.
Fiona will look at Zeta and be like, well, I guess that's a way to get the panthers out.
We should get rid of their nest so that way they don't have anything to come back to. Cause
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can easily clean that out.
Yeah, clean that. And I'll put it far away so that if they try and go back by the smell, they'll smell it
Also,
Far
somewhere
away.
different.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No problem. By that time, your Padawan, Zrask, and Dak are done moving the tree away.
Not a Padawan.
I'm sorry, your
You're no
apprentice.
Jedi.
Your apprentice. That's a lot of wood
Mm-hmm.
that you can use. Using
cut.
that tree,
Always there.
yeah, you can cut it with like a lightsaber or
Yeah,
tools.
and Fiona will, because she can't do anything with the generator. Will have given you guys the vibro axe. Be like, hey Dak,
Yeah?
boy.
Is this what I think it is?
What's a
Fill with it.
vibration?
And
And then it goes, "Meh," and then the vibration stops because it's too, too high a frequency for you to even detect, even while holding it.
I'm gonna position myself in front of the tree trunk and just swing once on it.
You cleave right through it. Well, not the whole tree because the axe is smaller than the whole tree.
Yeah,
but,
like
like,
you just.
there was no resistance.
It was like butter.
You can't believe it's not butter.
It's a tree. I believe it.
According to some Ewoks, it could potentially be considered butter.
I mean, we can. I could start making fence post.
You could. I mean, it's going to take a few days, but there's enough wood in that one tree to build a shed out of it, or even a small cottage if you wanted to. But that's going to take a while. But there's enough. Like, you can start cutting through everything. But that's where we're going to take a break.
Okay.
And we're going to come back in a few minutes. Probably a few days later. See you in 5 to 10 minutes, everyone. Hey everyone, we're back.
Hello, friendos.
So, 2 days ago, the group discovered the remains of a budding settlement on the forested moon of Endor. They started clearing everything out. We are now 2 days later. If you want to do flashbacks during those 2 days, be my guest. But as dawn breaks on the third day, dawn of the third day, the moon crashes into the planet. Oops.
Everyone died.
Everyone dies. A little kid plays a song on a recorder. Y'all are back clearing the base.
Wow, you're such a nerd.
No, but you notice as you wake up in the morning, you hear the sound of reactors, and you see this blockade runner ship land on your landing pad. If you don't remember what a blockade runner is, it's the ship that Leia was on at the beginning of episode 4. So it's like this long ship.
Is it gonna fit?
It does. But it's pretty much the only thing that fits.
Okay.
Well, our ship is there too now. I'm assuming we moved it.
Yeah, your ship can be somewhere in the clearing around the base, but the blockade runner absolutely needs to land on the
Okay.
pad because there's barely enough room. Like, it singes a lot of the trees as it lands. But technically that ship will probably not stay there for long. The thing is nobody had any shuttles. So they had to land a ship that is not really made to land on the ground. But it's all temporary, and out of this blockade runner ship comes out all of your acquaintances. Bail Organa, Irula, Captain Sal, Dirty Pete, with Hoden Rude, and the Coruscant rats. Or some of them, anyway.
Some?
Oh,
Well,
is
there was a
Pretty
whole
Boy
lot of-
there?
Yeah, that's Hoban.
Yeah.
Out of the blockade runner, talking with Hood, is Arctis Pentopla.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Boy corner's gonna happen today.
Fiona is kind of like, oh,
That's a lot of people.
great.
Nikiki comes out holding this immense... Actually, she's not holding it. She's carrying it on a hoverlift. That's also being carried by N3RD. It's this huge metallic box. It looks like a dodecahedron, like a giant D12. She's carrying it around. Am I missing someone from the whole menagerie of NPCs? Oh, the handmaidens.
Yeah.
All 4 of them.
What about me?
Come
You're not
out.
an NPC.
Aw, I
Han
don't have
Solo
friends.
isn't there.
Aw, that's for the best, I think.
That is for the best.
Yeah, I'd
Um,
have some words for him.
We'll find him later. Don't worry about it. It's a
And
season
suddenly
3.
Slave 1 just appears like,
Season 3 reunion special.
So Cian, Myrta, Bera, and Taithi come out as well. And the last one to leave the ship is a sullen-faced Irula.
I think Zeta just kind of look at him a little confused.
Oh, it's his regular expression.
She's just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, that's just his face.
yeah. She's just like, oh wait, yeah, that's his face. Never mind.
I forgot about his face.
It's been a while.
Didn't Nikiki have a friend coming or something?
Yeah, I know. That's what she said. Weird, eh?
so there's
Oh,
a
I heard that
there's-
Canadian.
Sorry, it's my plaid shirt. I put it on and then I turn into more of a Canadian.
Become Canadian. Oh man, I saw a picture of something pretending to be poutine. That was not poutine.
blasphemy.
Oh, you
Yeah.
meant not the guy. You meant the actual food. Okay.
No, like the food poutine.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, poutine.
No, it's poutine.
No,
it's poutine. Yeah, because otherwise you just said a very nasty word in
Yeah.
French.
I didn't know. I've heard them say it like that too. So
Don't.
No, don't, yeah, no.
look, I learned French in the Eastern Townships. Okay.
But it's maybe not the best place. Anyway,
Trying to figure out what a word actually means
that
now.
being said,
It means a bad thing.
yeah.
Yes.
So, everyone congregates inside the base. Everyone sort of spreads out, unloads all the cargo that they had on the ship. There are a lot of speeders, a lot of weapons, a lot of computers, resources,
Generators?
food, backup generators. They didn't have, like, the only real generator is, if you want, they can, remove the one that's for the ship. That would power the whole base, no problem, but that means that this ship becomes basically just a hunk of steel. It's not going anywhere.
I mean, we could use it for scraps for later. That wouldn't really be the worst idea.
I think he meant the blockade runner.
I meant the blockade runner.
Yeah.
And a ship like that, you might not want to break it.
That's fair.
If only because, one, well, you already have a generator in the base, so that there's at least that. I mean, if it breaks, yeah, you might, it might be a thing, to strip the blockade runner with this one, but otherwise, actually, is the blockade runner the ship that Leia was on?
Mm-hmm.
I'm having doubts. I thought
Yeah,
that was
the
a
10-4, 10-5.
I thought the Tentive was a
Does it really
a
matter?
Corellian Corvette. It's just the size, but basically, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's a
It's real
Corellian
big.
Corvette, so it's not the right one. I'm sorry.
I think Zeta would have collected a list of to-do things
Mhm.
that she was monitoring, fix these things, make sure
Yeah.
that the cats don't come in, and
Yeah, Fiona would have probably done something similar.
Pest control.
Since
Pest control.
administrating is the only thing she's
at
good
the bottom of the list it says "Get me a drink."
We still have alcohol, I suppose.
Oh, there's plenty enough.
Yes.
So what do they say when they come?
When who comes? Everyone?
Yeah, everyone. Yeah,
Well, everyone's happy to see you. They look at the base. Sal is fine with the state of things. So is Rude. Bale spends a lot of time with Irula inspecting everything and trying to devise what would maximize, where should we put all the electrical, the electronics, what would shield, where would be the best place to shield everything against an EMP, blah blah blah.
Ooh, can I be part of that conversation?
Sure, if you want to have scenes with them, now's the time. If you want to talk to any one of them, if you want to spend time with them, if you want to learn more about what happened to them, I'm leaving it up to you. If there's
I will be
any-
talking strategy and base management with.
Bale and Irula.
Thank you. Why did I forget the names? But yes, them too.
All right, Jimmy Smits and Sad Boy. So you're gonna do that. How about the three others? So I know, kind of where to guide my stuff.
I think Zeta's is gonna go try to find something to drink. It's been a little bit.
All right, you're drinking. You're talking with Bale. Lauren?
yeah. Fiona will talk to her friends.
All right, Fiona with the handmaidens and Yorsh.
Yeah, I think Yosh, because you've been here for a few days, I think Yosh would have taken this area.
Oh, give me a second. I have alt tabbed away. Okay, the storage room.
Yeah, just there or some of a big area,
Mhm.
just for training and sleeping and stuff. Just so it's away from everybody else, kind of thing as well. So it's not disturbing and things. But yeah, so I think you're just gonna see what's happening with Nikiki and things like that.
Sure. So you'll be with Nikiki and your apprentices because I figure if you go live in that area, do you want to bring the apprentices with you there, or was this it's your space?
No, that'd be the apprentices area. I think this block area here would be my space.
Okay.
What? We're picking rooms. Can't pick rooms already.
I mean, I have like NPCs and like stuff.
Yeah. But like, I mean, I'd like to spend a break talking over where everything goes and remapping stuff.
Oh yeah. Between the seasons, we'll have to talk about that at worst on Discord. But about what to do with the base, because it'll come, like I said, I think 2 weeks ago. The base itself will have stats that will come into account during the 3rd season. The things that you do with the base will influence, help you in some aspects, hinder you in some others, depending on how you want to build it out. And it'll be important, especially if you want to, build out the base and expand on it. We'll go through that and all that. But like temporarily, for the purposes of like short term, yours reserve the storage area. So we'll start with Bale and Irula. They are in the generator room, admiring Zeta's handiwork on the generator.
Hooray!
And
Am I with them? Or?
Yeah, you're with them.
Okay.
And Bale is saying, okay, well, now that we have something running here, we need to make sure to hide the base from long-range scanners, because I know for a fact that they're going to try to use planetary scanners. The planet hasn't been mapped out, but if they followed us, we weren't followed, and he says that looking at you, Dak. We weren't followed, but
we need to be able to assume that something's coming.
Yeah.
When we did a scan of the planet, we found the ship, but I don't recall finding the base.
No, because the base had nothing electronic working. The ship had the signal beacon thing that was still blinking, and that little energy signature was picked up by the scanner, because this is a completely primitive world. There's nothing else that emits signals strong enough.
That this is stronger than the other thing, so automatically that's going to get pinged like crazy.
Oh yeah, this, you can see it from space. If you approach Endor and you scan out the moon, you're going to find the base. So it needs to be hidden. Irula has a few ways to do that, but there would need to be like scanning shields established around the base, which means building these like satellites, like antenna dishes. That project a counter signal, a bit like what you guys experienced on Kashyyyk with the anchor defense system. But in this case, it's just to cancel out, like to hide away the signal. And Bale turns to you after that quick discussion with Irula and says, "And you, Dak, what do you think of this base?"
Utilitarian. It has everything we need right now. And now that we have a lot of resources from you guys, we'll be able to hold out on our own if there is anything that comes our way here. Aside from bombardment or a fighter wing, we should be able to repel pretty much anything.
I don't think the Empire is going to use any ground tactics against us. If they need anything, they'll carpet bomb the entire area.
Oh.
So we'll need to have defenses built out for that. Do you have an idea? Anything to suggest? I mean maybe my ideas are wrong. I've devised strategies before, but Alderaan is a peaceful planet. We don't go to war that much.
Right. So the only thing I can think of is to have at least one. It would be kind of hard to have a orbital cannon on the planet without just setting up red flags everywhere. I think the best bet would be for us to have a fighter wing on our own that can repel at least one big structure. But I mean at least some Star Destroyer of the kind that would be able to carpet bomb us. That's what I'm thinking.
I have a few contacts, but I think Mr. Pentopla would be better placed than I in this. With a company, what are they called again? Was it Incom? I know they're not Carillion, that's for sure, and they're not Alderaan, but I think it was the Income Corporation that have been working on small, lightweight fighters that we could potentially hide in the woods. But this is... I mean, we've only talked in passing, and I think Mr. Pentopla had shares in that company before.
I mean, if he can have some fighters be misplaced, that would...
Or we can buy them. You know, we don't have to do anything illegal anymore.
Wouldn't that leave a paper trail that would lead to someone that could talk about our current location?
Oh, what I meant is, we'll pay with untraceable currency, but we'll pay for them.
Okay, that less question asked, more than likely, that's for sure, than if we just steal them.
It's, from a purely pragmatic standpoint, I understand where you're coming from, Mr. Dak. But someone made me realize that using underhanded tactics and chaos and misdirection is probably not the way to go if we want the rebellion to succeed. We're gonna have to show people that we're the future of this galaxy.
So become public.
Haven't we already? I think one of your friends has decided to deface a structure with the symbol of the Jedi Order. If that's not a giant middle finger to the Emperor, I don't know what is.
That is exactly that. It is. I believe it was supposed to show that the goodness is coming back. Hopefully that's what's happening.
No, it actually showed how fast property prices can plummet if you inscribe the Jedi symbol upon a wall.
So we could ask people all over Coruscant to just start spray painting.
Harder to do on Coruscant, but I think the rat said something about that.
Ooh, I like where that's going. Alright, so if we are going to have a fighter wing, we're going to need to be able to expand. We're going to need some machinery of sort that will be able to clear off part of the forest or dig under the trees to have a underground hangar.
There's that. I've also, and I don't think if it's possible at all, but we could potentially hide a orbital station within the gas giant that's just over there.
Just like in Bespin?
In a way, yes. And you could have your fleet of fighters there. There would be a small delay in their responses, but we could muster
Better
them.
than nothing.
Yep, and then we wouldn't have to clear out a huge swath of the forest.
True. Maybe we can also use whatever they do with Bespin with those stations that they have, and maybe we can harvest whatever they're harvesting on that gas giant and make profit.
No, the gas giant here is not.
Profitable.
It's not the same. Outgame, I don't remember what it was that Lando was harvesting in Bespin. It's a type of gas. But it's not. No, this gas giant is just like, you know, like
Fart.
a bunch of gases. Yeah, it's methane, what have you.
Okay, well, at least I put out my ideas.
Oh, it's okay. Do you have any military experience, Mr. Dak?
I would say paramilitary. Nothing actual military.
Some of our troops, some of our members are going to have, to need, I should say, combat training. Would you be
I can
up to
help
the
with
task?
that. I was part of the semblance of Peace Force for, I believe, 10 years. I could check my character sheet to be certain.
Let me check my notes.
On myself.
I was part of... Okay, yes, I can do this.
Let's see.
Let me check my resume for a second.
I was part of the Peace Force for 10 years. So, yeah, I can probably help out. I forgot what I wrote. I'm sorry.
Good. Then I think we should have to discuss further. By the way, Mr. Dak, here are... And he hands you a small, sort of like a cred stick. He says, these are the other coordinates to the Jester.
Okay, and do I have a... More than I can have a data pad. Can I just plug it in and see what it says?
Yeah, it's half the coordinates, like an encryption for an encrypted part of space coordinates for something. By itself, it's just meaningless garbage. You know that I don't remember who in the group has the other part that that Hocus and Jolt gave you.
Okay. So with this, we'll be able to find the Jester.
Yes. And by all means, if you can, bring him back into the rebellion, bring him back here. Or, well, at this point, I don't know. I've been trying to contact the other leader of the rebellion, but there was
Do you know
only...
if the Jester is still alive?
Hocus and Jolt haven't received any news from the Jester in months. Then again, they were stranded on Kashyyyk for a while. I do not know. If anything happened to them, or retrieve any equipment they had. Anything that can help us.
Okay, now I want to ask, is the Jester a person or a group? Like an organization of sorts?
No, it's a
It's a
person. A very puzzling person.
Okay. No problem. Well, we have that. Now that we have a semblance of a base here, we should be able to depart pretty much shortly. We're going to have to brief everybody as to what the wildlife has to offer, and we'll be able to go from there.
Irula turns around to you and says, yes, the wildlife. We've seen some pretty impressive creatures on the planetary scans. It's, is that going to be a problem?
Some, probably. Some others, no. We've befriended I suppose I would call them a clan of, do I know that they're Ewoks? Did they?
Yeah, they told
Okay.
you through the translator that they call themselves Ewoks.
Alright, so we befriended a clan of Ewoks that are roughly that direction for about X hours of walk. There's other clans that are not unfriendly, but they're not friendly either. They're pretty neutral. If we are encroaching on their territory, they're going to become hostile. So that gives like some sort of protection of sorts. If anybody lands that way, they have to deal with them first, and then we'll know about it.
That's interesting.
There's also what they call the Big Bad, which is something that seems to be extremely large and extremely stealthy. We haven't seen it. We've seen tracks. We've heard their stories. That's the only thing I'm really worried about. Usually the wildlife, if there's a big number of people, they're not going to try to attack us because there's no way for them to get to us. If anybody gets separated from us, goes in the wood by themselves, there's a lot of chances that they might not come back.
On that, Bale turns to Irula and says, alright, so we're using the buddy system. Nobody's going out alone under any circumstances.
Go by trio or tripod at that point.
Good, noted.
We're not taking chances out here. We're not a lot. There's more of them. But we need to be able to survive. And aside that, we've encountered some wildlife. I suppose we scared them away because, well, we're more than them or different than them, and they just ran away from here. And I haven't seen anything since in the past 3 days. But with the arrival of this ship, more than likely, the whole sector, the whole area knows that there's something big now, so we might have some prying eyes.
Irula says, I'll scout things out.
Don't forget the buddy system.
I'll find a... Yeah, sure.
I can be your buddy.
And that's where we'll fade.
Aww.
And we'll go to Fianna and the Handmaidens.
Whoa.
What?
Sorry, just my cats are being.
Oh, it's okay. It's the space kittens.
Yeah.
You're with all four of them.
We've probably like found a room.
A room somewhere.
Yeah,
Another one that you claimed for yourself.
Yeah, and we're probably like going over it's essentially like what we're going to do about like figuring out where to put what things and like looking over a floor plan and of the base that Fiona has made and like trying to figure out where things can go and stuff. Is everything good?
Bera says, you could say that.
What's wrong, Bera?
This whole endeavor is, I don't know, it feels strange.
It does. And I want you to know I'm not your queen anymore, really. My term will be up by the time Naboo is free, probably. So you have no... I release you from your service if you wish. If any of this is too much for you, any of you, I won't ask you to walk this path with me.
Bera looks at you dead in the eyes and says, oh, so you waited until we're stranded on an unexplored planet to release us from our duty. That's, gee, thanks.
I can get you a ride somewhere.
It's a jest. We're not going anywhere.
She like, sorry, yeah, Fiona like smiles and it's like,
but she
realized it was a joke.
Yeah, she looks at the other three and she's like, we talked, and none of us wants to go back to Naboo. Not under the current rule or whoever is there. You're still our queen and our friend, despite apparently decided to go onto a camping retreat or something.
It will get better. Eventually.
Cien chimes in and says, I hope it's gonna get better because Bale had us retrieve that data stick the other day and if that's what we're getting into.
What happened when you had to retrieve the data stick?
It was supposed to be a simple extraction. And someone got to the stick before us. The extraction became an all-out brawl, and I think most of us were a bit rusty on our fighting skills after spending all that time in the mines.
Were any of you badly injured?
All four shake their head, and they smile a bit. Like, us? No. But there's that fellow... Hobbin Rude? His ego might be a bit bruised.
Oh, you went with Hoban.
Yeah, he thought we were all damsels in distress.
Oh, he does that.
Yeah, he's sort of a gentleman like that. Also, Taithi says, also probably the worst fighter I've ever seen.
Yeah. He just really knows how to ride bikes. It's kind of how the rats did what they did. They just got away fast before anybody could challenge them.
Make a perception check.
22.
Nothing escapes you. You notice that Cien is blushing. And you just heard, like, a mumble that says, when you said riding a bike, and she just mutters, well, that and other things.
Oh. Really? Interesting.
I mean, there was a lot of pressure and adrenaline and
Hmm.
sort of a thrill we haven't experienced in the past couple of months.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, things sounded like they got real dire.
Real dire, real fast.
Yeah. I can imagine sometimes you just gotta. He's, talks a big game, but he's big.
He is, yeah.
He's nothing you can't handle.
And Taithi says, "Oh, speaking of talking a big game, there's that Twi'lek fellow who he keeps talking about you all the time.
Yeah.
The whole trip here for 3 days straight, he kept pestering us about Fianna this, Fianna that, and how he's sorry for everything Fianna, and
Oh. He was,
we can get a restraining order."
no, I think that will be fine. He was, your replacement.
The 4 girls burst out laughing. And they're like, this scrawny, sulkin Twi'lek was... The Empire replaced us with him? What were they expecting you to get murdered?
Yes, actually. They
Oh.
they actually replaced you with a different Twi'lek that was supposed to kill me. And Irula got there first. Was supposed to convert me to the rebel cause, but well, it was bad. He
Is not Robin Hood. Robin Hood.
no, although you might want to ask Zeta about that.
And Bera is just gonna add, so while we were in the mines, breaking our backs, y'all were just traipsing along the stars and just having romantic dinners and parties and dates.
No, I hadn't had a romantic dinner until I saw you again on Nar Shaddaa.
The rebellion would have been more fun that way.
I mean, maybe that's where our ruler went wrong. Maybe he wouldn't have needed to kidnap me at gunpoint to get me off the planet. Otherwise, who knows? How is Arctis?
Stressed out. That's what Taithi says. He feels like there's a lot of pressure on him, and he's been avoiding us for the most part.
Oh.
I mean, we've all been pretty busy, but yeah, I don't know, maybe you should go talk to him.
I don't think that's a good idea.
See, he said the same thing.
He tried to kiss me.
And all 4 girls look at one another and then back at you, and they're like, well, from what we remember, wasn't that something you...
It was different, and
I mean, all the longing glances across the court, across the throne room, on Theed, all the late night communications that came out of your room. We didn't spy on you, but we knew that There was a lot of emergency communications coming from the Senate at some point.
Look, you know how he is. I never thought it was anything. I thought that was just him.
He's a charming, handsome, polite, rich, handsome politician. He's got the best of you and Nabu at heart. Might have some weird, sketchy ways to go about and do that, but I think, and that's what Bera says. She says, I think you should talk to him. At least to clear things out.
I don't want to. And she like puts her head in her hands.
And I think that's when we're gonna pan the camera to the room next door. Music is thumping, or not. Sitting at a bar, or a table or whatever you have Captain Zeta, Captain Desharasal, and in between them, Stinky Pete, holding a tray full of empty or full shot glasses.
There's like maybe 2 missing for Zeta.
Oh yeah, Deshara has just been drinking heavily.
Mm-hmm. What have we gotten ourselves into?
Money and fame. We're gonna save the galaxy.
If we don't die first.
Dying's for suckers. I don't plan on dying anytime soon.
That's what they all say. The good die young, you know.
But you and I both know we're very bad people.
This is kind of true.
So we're not gonna die.
Nah.
I mean, that little kid of yours might.
Okay, look. That I didn't even know that was gonna happen, okay? It just kind of happened. I made him piss himself, and then I felt bad. I had to do something for the poor guy.
Right.
And now he's wanted, and...
Wow, if I had a change of heart for all the men I've had piss themselves because of me, I'd probably be owning I don't know, I could probably man a space transport. You know, not even a space transport, but a space station.
I mean, he's not a bad kid. He knows how to at least fly the ship now, and that's always a good start. But just, he's not a bad kid. He could do some good. Maybe one day, if we win, he can go back to his parents and live a happy life. But until then, he's stuck with me and everyone else and the year old. And then she like, Dad.
Wait, what?
It's a long story. Dag's kind of his dad. I'm kind of his mom. It's weird.
You guys have very unhealthy relationships on that ship.
I think we do. And I just made one even awkward and weird. I don't think you'd notice.
I mean,
And
I haven't seen you in a while.
That's true, but I don't feel like having you as a family member, so you're fine.
Good. I'm glad you don't think of me as family because you know that would close some doors.
No, don't hit on me. That's all for Fiona. You go have fun with that one. I got my eyes on 2 others, and one I don't know, but damn does he look good with his shirt off. The other one, give me a couple more months and we'll see.
Well, then you know what to do.
Yeah.
If you're
I
pickish
do.
at the moment, have a snack.
That's true, but I don't want to hurt him.
No, what you actually want is to hurt him.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you want to make him squeal a bit, don't you?
No, God, no. I'm not into that kind of shit. What's wrong with you?
I'm just saying there are very clever ways to use a stun baton.
Look, I know. I used to be in a very interesting relationship when I was young. I'm not that young anymore, but not my thing, not my sheep, not my cattle.
Hey, suit yourself, and she downs another drink.
Please, like you'd actually want to sleep with me with all the googly eyes you've been giving Fiona the past few times we've run into you. Surprised you haven't already tried to do it yet.
What do you take me for? I'm a hopeless romantic.
Oh, please.
I let people come to me. They always come to me.
Is that how you got Irula?
That was different.
Hmm. So, hypothetically speaking, if I were to consider the possibility of barking up that tree, what would I need to do so that way I don't end up like you?
You take your blaster and you shoot yourself in the face.
Nah, that just make all the pretty go away. That's no fun.
You don't want to go that way. This
Oh,
Irula, as you call them, or yeah, they're not right. They've been through some very horrible things before, and you notice like all of her drunken persona just vanished.
no.
And she says it's more complicated than you think. Do you know just how many different people there are in that head of theirs?
I kind of figured as much with how many names I've heard come out of their mouth. He, she, it.
It's not just personas. It's stranger. Have you ever heard about sleeper agents?
Yeah, a couple times.
Spies conditioned, brainwashed into believing they're one person, and then snap, the next moment, they're somebody else entirely. That's kind of how Irula came about.
You think the rebellion did that to him?
No. I think the Hutts did that to him.
I mean, Huts are tricky bastards. That would make sense.
Yeah. Well, when we met, she had just left her employer. And for a while, for a time anyway, I thought I had found someone I could trust, someone who could ensure to keep me straight, as it were. And then one morning you wake up and you realize that she murdered 3 of your closest mates. Because apparently that had been the orders all along. I mean, I'm thankful these 3 would have ended up running a mutiny against me and probably having my head and my ship and everything I owned. So thank the stars this didn't happen, but you think you know them, but you can never. I mean,
No excuse, though. No, I did this because I care about you, kind of stuff.
that's the thing. Is I know she regretted it. I mean, Irula's been moaning about Fiona for 3 straight days. Just Fiona this, Fiona that, and I know what she's going through. I know what it is, and I know it's hurting them. But the thing is tomorrow morning they could do it all over again, and they wouldn't realize they're doing it. That's the thing. Bale has Irula on a very tight leash because I think Bale figured out that it was the only way that you could interact with that person.
I wonder if there's a way.
Listen.
Not like that. I mean,
No. No, they don't like leashes. Listen. If it's a whole I can fix this situation, I've been there. I've given up. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll succeed. I mean,
have you heard their jokes? And then she just kind of like motions to herself, like, On me. I got them to say jokes. That is a good freaking start in my book. They're not great. They're still dad jokes, but everyone's got to start somewhere.
And you got farther than I did. Farther than I ever did.
Hmm.
But the moment to betray you, what are you gonna do?
Hope and pray that I don't have to actually shoot them.
Hey, it's up to you. And then you hear in the background like the giggling coming from Fiona's room, and then just her echoing, "But I don't wanna." And we're gonna pan to Yorshkata in his room with the apprentices setting up their stuff, and Nikiki bringing in this giant dodecahedron. Hello, my former apprentice.
Hello, Nikiki. I heard you were bringing someone. What's this?
She taps on the thing. She says, "I think your other master would like a word with you." I need to plug this in power. And she like gets a bundle of cables from under the dodecahedron. She's like, "Is there a way to? Can I plug that into the generator?"
Yeah.
Takes a few minutes, and then there are lights that start blinking, turning on the giant D12, and then a light comes out, like a shining cone of light, and within that cone of light stands the figure of Waldari.
Waldar, what are you doing here? How did you... What's going on?
It's a bit of a technological thing, but I reached out to Nikiki, and Tython isn't safe anymore. I had to go before I was decommissioned. Or
What do you mean?
there is a great shadow spanning across the galaxy. You must have felt it.
Have I?
It's been in the background since probably the beginning of the game. Like, to you, it probably felt like what it should feel, but to him, apparently there's something wrong.
But
And
the
he-
temple.
Yes. I don't know how long the temple is going to remain hidden. I didn't want to stay shackled to a place where the Emperor could potentially come and corrupt all the knowledge within.
Is this the sphere that I've been working with?
The sphere that was in the temple, you mean?
Yeah, because he was just like a construct from the...
He was basically like a hologram.
Yeah,
And
but
he
he wasn't like, kind of connected to that.
No, that's it. He'll explain that what he did is through Nikiki and a lot of time and effort managed to take all of his or most of his knowledge and everything and just transfer it to a computer, which is this giant dodecahedron. It's a holocron, if you will.
Well, yeah, if I remember correctly, there was a holocron in there already. And that was like,
Yeah, but there was
Is it the
more
same
to it
one?
than that.
yeah. Is it the same one, or is it like Ask? Is this the same one, or is this
It's a different one. We needed to build one from scratch. Plus, I mean, you were the only company I've had for a very long time. I wanted to see how your apprentices were doing. How you were doing.
Fine. I was going to come back as per our arrangement.
I know. Well, I may be less patient than you.
I like look over to like Nikiki. Look over to Woda. So What has he shared with you?
Nikiki says, he apparently furthered your training when you were in that Jedi temple in Tython. That is all I know. I didn't mean to pry. We spent most of the time that I was there just trying to make him fit into that giant new house of his. This holocron. I did spend quite a while before I reached out to Waldari here, trying to find others. There are many, many others. But they're all scared. Everyone is. Something's about to happen, Yorshkata. I don't know what. I can't, as much as I can connect to any Force user, I can see through the Force, but I cannot see the future. Not as well as others might have. Something troubling is on the horizon. And for the first time in a long time, I also felt fear.
Yes. If we get a map, would you be able to note down the nearest ones? I know the location of an old Jedi base.
Nikiki looks at you and says, yes, I think I heard Mail talk about that. On Yavin 4, I think. That's an ancient Sith stronghold.
I thought it was Jedi.
Well, that's what a lot of people say, but Nikiki says it's an ancient Sith stronghold.
Oh.
And Waldari corrects her and says, well, both, actually. It used to belong to one side, and the other side took it. And the other side retook it. They're all
Well.
extremes to me. I don't know which was which.
If we do need to house a place, might be good to be there. We're going to need a lot of people for this rebellion. More than this base can house.
Oh, yes. Waldari says, I fought in wars before. You'll need a lot of people from a lot of different planets. Just be careful not to stretch yourself thin.
I kind of look around to see, if anyone has to say anything, if the students or she has anything to say.
Well, all of your students, welcome Master Waldari. Waldari says to Fyra that her garden is still doing good. Last they checked, anyway. That she has a very caring heart, despite everything.
I think I take once everyone's getting acquainted with Waldari again, and I'll be doing some kind of teaching or whatever. I take Nikiki aside, and I just kind of say, so what do you think of all of this then?
It's a start.
Have you seen anything of note? I know Fiona has told me about some figure called the Shadow.
There's more than that. The Shadow is a fleeting reflection of the Emperor. It exists everywhere and nowhere at once. Anywhere there is light, you will find the Emperor's shadow. I fear another one.
Who?
I don't know who. But the source of it shines like a star and it's just pure hatred. Rage. It is worse than Darth Gorus ever was. And so much stronger.
And even the Emperor.
I'd wager it might be stronger than the Emperor. There's a lot of things that... Sorry, there's not a lot of things that can scare me. But this foreboding feeling, like a reverse ripple through the Force, that star has something to do with it.
I see. Perhaps we can attempt to get a glimpse. Amplify what you have with me.
Right now, nothing. I don't want to give away our position to anyone.
No, of course.
All that scanning was done while I was on Tython because the odd natural protection of that environment surrounding the Jedi Temple there, it helped hide my presence to those I was scanning, which felt like a boon. But that hatred goes through everything.
You should know if you're going to be a part of this. It wasn't the Jedi Temple, not as far as you know. It was an old order. One of the first.
She says, yes, the temple is very old.
It was known as a Jedi. An old order of Force users.
The outcasts.
Some would say. But they were able to understand that the Force was the Force. And that you needed both sides. That is what that place is made of. It's what me and my students are made of.
And so
We're
you...
going to be- Go on.
No, go ahead.
And I say, if we're going to be going into this, then you should be knowing the truth. I will put the guys on as a Jedi of your order. Because there needs to be the Jedi Order back. Balance needs to be restored.
And once this is all over,
Then I will take my students and those who wish to follow me and maintain the balance for
Are you-
all sides.
does that mean you're also going to hunt down the Jedi?
I think the Jedi are a lot more reasonable than the Sith. There does not need to be one or the other, just balance. It's because of the faults of the Jedi Order that we're in this mess. Stagnation can also be destruction.
You have grown very wise.
I've just lived life.
Young Yorshkita, from troubled youth to galaxy police.
I think that's more the Jedi.
I think you'll do a marvelous job as a mentor and a master when this is all over. She says, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I wouldn't be alive today if it wasn't for you. Well, I suppose you're tired. You should go rest.
All right. And on that note, we're gonna scene. There is one last piece that I think we wanted to go through before we move on to the next part of this adventure. And that's what happens after Zeta hears the "but I don't wanna." And I think what's gonna happen is we'll have that scene on the way to the coordinates that were given to you. As everybody else gets settled in the base, Bail Organa had handed over to Dak, and I think Fiona, you had the other piece. You merged the encrypted data together and get coordinates that you put in the astrogation computer of the homestead. The computer warns you that there are no planets where you're going. This is just a vast emptiness of space. But Bail Organa assured you that there was indeed something there. If not the Jester, then maybe the next step, a next clue into finding their location. This is where Hocus and Jolt got all of their missions from, their debriefs and everything. You're not going to bring the whole menagerie of people. Do you want to bring, I would say, up to four people with you on the ship?
I think we need the backup pilot. We need Danny.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, should we just bring our regular ship crew? Like,
Bail is
Yeah,
going to stay at the base, that's for sure.
no,
He needs
that's
to
what I mean.
oversee.
But like Danny and the apprentices.
He said only up to 4, so not all apprentices can go.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay.
And do we want to bring all apprentices, or do we want to bring someone else with us? Because instead of Danny, we could always have Captain Saul come instead. He is a more skilled pilot than Danny is. She would be more reliable.
Can we
I know
bring
you
me?
don't like her.
She hits on me all the time. Can we bring Mirta? She was my bodyguard. She's super good with the fighting.
Well,
Yeah, I was just thinking, is it feasible to like bring the pirate woman like in a fiction? Would we really do that?
the what?
Do we want to bring Saul with us? Is what
yeah.
he's saying. Does
Yeah,
it make sense for us to do
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I mean, so Fiona wants to bring Mirta, so Mirta's coming. Let's do like one NPC each player then. Who
Yeah.
does Yorsh want to bring along?
You should probably bring Fyra.
Hey, sister bonding time!
Oh God.
So Fyra, Mirta, Dak. Who do you want to bring?
I have no idea. I'm neutral in this. I don't have a preference.
Well, who do you want to bring? Do you want to bring Danny? Do you want to bring?
I would bring my boy, but
Then
If
bring
you
your
want-
boy.
Then Danny it is.
Danny.
Bring
the
your
boy
boy.
is coming.
And Zeta, who do you want to bring?
Probably not Sal, just because it wouldn't really make sense to bring her.
You want to bring your?
Boyfriend?
I'm not sure. I don't know who would be the best fit because, like, are we fighting things? Are we not fighting things?
You have no idea. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah,
so far as fighting, we got things covered.
Yeah.
that's
That's
why I'm
true.
thinking Irola might actually be a good idea because in case we need to do any kind of espionage or making sure that we don't die from Zeta cooking.
All right. So Fyra, Mirta, Danny, and Mopey Boy.
Yeah, we have to bring Mopey Boy.
OG crew.
The OG crew.
Oh, that's right.
It's the OG crew, except for Fyra, but
Yeah.
she's
and
family.
and Mirta,
And Mirta.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
but she's also family.
So
So
2 out of 4 is OG crew. So it's
Yeah.
Almost OG crew. Got it.
LG crewing
Close
captain.
enough.
So you leave for the vast expanses of space.
Can I take the Chief with us for like 5 seconds so he can see the stars and then like immediately
Oh.
land? I want to show him the stars.
I'm sure over the past 3 days or whatever.
Oh yeah. And I mean, if you want, we can.
That Cree
I can note it down for next season to have like a scene for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
also,
Korean space.
Fiona would have introduced, like, done a formal introduction of Cree with Bail Organa.
Oh yeah, like over the 3 days, like everyone has met with the other tribe and have exchanged things. They went through the same fucking.
Hold on, the other tribes, you mean the other two? The mountain?
No. I meant
Okay.
the one tribe.
Okay.
They went through the same hazing ritual
Nice.
where they tried to eat someone.
Fiona would have, like, had a talking to them after, being like, it's only funny one time. Like,
But they're like,
But it's all new
it's
people.
funny
It's
to
pretty funny.
us.
You gotta come up with something else.
We haven't
need
invented TV yet.
stand-up comedy.
Yes. That's what Creekree's gonna become after going on the ship at least once, and he's gonna take a tiny microphone and be like, "What's up with spaceship food?"
Oh my god.
And you created Seinfeld. Ewok Seinfeld.
If it's Zeta's cooking, then yeah, he has something to complain about.
What have we done?
But yeah, so that scene, I feel like we should. I think there'll probably be a moment in the next season where you'll probably bring Ewoks along for a ride, and that'll be just filled with shenanigans and zero G-Bears.
Yeah.
However, during this one ride, it takes about 5 days. And during these 5 days, at some point, after another, moment when the boys get out of the shower, it's steam, it's high fives,
You got it.
Zeta rushes to Fiona's quarters.
She probably like drags Fyra with her at this point too. It's just like,
oh no, I
Oh
don't
shit!
want Fire.
Does
I
the
don't
DM
want
have to
Fyra.
be there?
Yeah, I don't want Fire there.
fine, no Fyra.
Hey, does this look like it's stretched a little bit?
You just see Zeta just run.
I'm like doing my back flexing.
This is a great picture for
Nice.
commission, I'm telling you right now.
We should make a calendar and sell it.
No.
We're gonna make money.
Fine, let me
You
note
just hear her
down.
just like
commission.
banging on the door with her palm of her hand. Just like,
Okay.
What's going on over there?
Zeta, is everything all right?
no! You just see her like her face is just like blood red. She immediately enters the room.
Yeah, Fiona will, like, she's alone right now. Myrda's probably doing something. She'll just, like, close the door. Okay, This is new.
You just see her just like she's like face down in your pillow, just like I can't handle shirtless Dak, and I don't know why. Help me.
Wait. You can't handle shirtless Dak.
No.
Is this a new thing? I mean,
Yeah.
he's been shirtless ever since we met, really.
And she's like, I know
It's a
new,
staple.
and I don't know if it is what I think it is or if I am just really lonely.
Oh.
I'm really lonely. It's been a long time. You just see her just like grabbing the pillow and just like screaming into it. I'm sorry, I'm putting this all on you now.
No, it's okay.
I can't do it. And I'm afraid I'm gonna say something stupid again like I did back at the Ewok thing.
Wait, you said something to him
No,
about
I
it?
didn't, and I am not gonna repeat it. I said it. I don't think he realized that I said something, and I'm glad that he did it because I don't know what I want because
Because
you're gonna hate
have-
me when I say it out loud.
you have options.
Yes, I have options.
I've noticed.
I didn't want to
I'm not-
say anything because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. Because I know we did a lot of bad things to you, and I'm a bad person. And
You're not a bad person. He did a lot of bad things to me. He's tried to apologize. He apologized, and I have my eye on him. And apparently, he's also been apologizing to everybody I know ever. So
you just see just like a sigh of relief, just like come over her. She's like, "Oh, thank."
I mean, I think it's a bad idea, and I think you can do a lot better, but I'm not here to I mean, if that's what the heart wants, that's what the heart wants. But I mean, if I were you, I would choose Dak.
I don't. I don't want to do that to him because I've got too much shit, and Irula's got more shit than me, and it makes me feel better.
You don't want Irula's shit.
No, probably not. But
Look, Dak has stuff too that he's dealing with, probably.
yeah.
Look, none of us are. None of us are unscathed.
Like it's really hard for me to attempt to try to be in a relationship.
Yeah, I've never been in one, and now there's just all of them everywhere, and I don't know what to do about it either. So I don't know if I can give you advice, really.
I mean, you could do what I did after my last relationship and just hoard around for a good while until eventually you stopped because it felt numb.
No, I'm not really. I don't want that.
It's not fun. It's still,
But like, no, but like any of that, like it's not appealing to me. Anyway, it's fine.
So no biker dude, and no. I believe you said he was your childhood friend. I've seen some of your little peeps over at him every so often.
No, I mean the whoring around part you mentioned. It's not.
No, yeah, not a smart idea to do, but
no, but like the mechanics of all that, I don't like that. I don't. It's not. No.
I mean, you can always just pick one or don't do anything at all. Who knows? I mean,
I don't know. I have feelings for every. Oh God.
I think this is spill it time. So, I mean, I just literally exploded onto you.
Arctis tried to kiss me.
Oh. She just like hands her the pillow, goes, "You want to scream in the pillow?"
No, it was a while ago. You know when you want something to happen for like a really long time? When you were 19 and now you're 25 and you're not sure that, and you get the thing you want, but you're not sure that you want it anymore because now there's also this Togruta.
You just hear just like screaming, just like, "Oh my God, I knew it!"
It's all your fault.
Oh yeah, it totally is. And you just see her just like giant smile, just like, "Yeah, I know it's my fault."
You can't. No, you can't do this because now he and your sister are a thing.
Like, all right, again, this is coming. You know what? No, I have better advice from you. For you, not from you. For you. I was, and then she just takes like a deep breath. When I worked for EMA, I was in a relationship with the doctor that helped me when I got really hurt. And we did a lot of things together. Not like that. We did some things, and I ended up really liking him, and it was. Have you noticed that Fyra has a ring now that I gave her?
No, but sure. What about it?
I gave her that ring because that was my way of trying to move past the murder of my fiance. And I'm trying, and it's hard, and you really have to think about it. And I was 19 when he died, and I'm 25 now. Maybe we have something in common after all. We thought we wanted something. We didn't get it. Now something's there. You don't know what it is.
But neither of us have answers for each other then. This is a terrible advice session.
It is, but my advice is having the ability to talk about it with somebody might make you have a better perspective.
I don't know. I feel like, do we even have time for any of this?
I mean, we've got 5 days.
The Empire. No, I mean, dating, people, relationships. I mean, I spent so long when you're a queen, it's not like you can really like meet people, and now we have to save the galaxy, I guess.
Well, the best way that I can think about it is we might be what the galaxy needs, but at the same time, if we are not in a good mindset and we are not happy with who we are, we will never be able to actually save the galaxy at all. So it's better to live in the moment than it is to live in the future. Which might also be a bad idea after saying that I hoard around for a couple of years. But, you know...
I don't know. I feel like I don't even know Arctis anymore. And I know Yorshkta, but I can't see it working, but I also can't stop thinking.
It sounds
about him
more like...
And she's like super, like she's like, oh God, I just said that. Like,
it sounds more like you just have a crush on Yorsh, and that's about it.
I don't know. He makes me feel things.
The same things as Arctis did.
No, different things, but I'm not sure if it's the Jedis. They keep throwing around this word passion, and I'm pretty sure to them it just means anger, but every time they say it, I think about the other kind of passion, and
I thought that the Jedi thing was like, there's no passion.
Oh, I don't know. Whatever they're calling themselves today.
That's true.
Force mumbo jumbo that they do. That's rude. I shouldn't. I'm sorry.
No, believe me. Like, I literally just ran into your room, smacking on the door, screaming into a pillow, saying that I really like Dax Pex. So I'm just saying. I think you're fine. If
I
anything,
mean,
I
they
was the
are
one.
they are very firm.
And this is very true.
Well, I spent a lot of time touching them when I was bandaging him up.
Doris,
That's fair.
Doris chimes in. And at that mention says in binary, I have 50 pictures of Dak's abs. And it just
Send them to my cabin now. Wait, no.
No, that's weird. No.
it's apparently Doris has also been like peeking around corners when Dak was coming out of the showers, or when you were stitching him up because she was next to you.
Doris, this is
Doris, I'm so proud of you.
Her programming is to surveil. So she's just recording stuff.
I guess. Okay.
There are others. I mean, she has footage of like
I'm sure she has footage of shirtless everybody.
Mhm.
yeah, but like there's also footage of like Dak stumping his toe on a door frame. There's
Yeah,
like footage of Danny
Can we
hyped
just like
up on
can
caffeine.
we just like end this scene where Doris
Yeah.
showing us like the most embarrassing moments of everybody on the ship?
Mhm.
And
It helps cool off. And actually
Oh, do I have Spidey sense going off, by the way?
none. Oh my god,
Hmm.
thank you for all the bits.
oh my goodness.
Yes.
It was the boy talk.
It's the boy talk. The boy talk gets all the
See,
boy
this-
talk gets the bits to the yard.
I think what I'm gonna do, and this is from just saying it out loud and finally admitting it to you and not feeling awful for like liking
is it-
them, and just I think I'm gonna put Irula one on hold until I figure out some more things, because Sal definitely helped cure some things and I need to talk to them about some things. And I'll think about the Dak one for now, and we'll see where that goes.
Okay, wait, is that
maybe.
Emily talking or
No,
Zeta
this
talking?
is
Okay.
Zeta talking.
Alright, guess I wasn't
This
sure.
is Zeta talking.
Yeah.
She's literally rubbing her forehead like
I'm going
very
to
right about what is probably better for me, but the other part of me is going that I know he is.
look. I mean, Yorshta's probably really bad for me too. So maybe we should just
I mean, I've gotten
Keep each
farther
other
with
away.
yours than you have, and that's saying something. Oh, sorry, I kissed yours on the cheek for saving Pyra. Sorry, I don't know if I ever mentioned that at any point.
No, but I mean, I don't really think that's going far. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep avoiding both of them
No,
and
don't-
trying to save the galaxy. I think that's. I mean, it worked. It's worked before,
We
so
just
I
be
think.
strong, independent women who can come to each other whenever we need to gush about things and not be like Captain Cell and hit on each other whenever we see each other. That
Oh
would be
my
great.
God, can you please? How do you get her to stop?
I don't know. She did it to me at the base, and it was weird. She's never done that before.
I think I maybe just need to ask her to stop, but I just.
Think of it as a compliment.
But every time she says things, I get so flustered that I can't talk, and so I can't ask her to stop.
Next time that you talk to her, let me be there, and I'll be your wing woman to tell her no. Like that drunk friend at a bar who makes sure that you don't run into walls.
I
You know
don't.
what? Maybe that might be a smarter thing for Dak to have.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dak needs that person.
All right, let's.
But we're gonna end the scene there.
Yeah, let's.
As the ship arrives out of hyperspace. No.
Actually, just before that did happen,
Uh-huh.
at some point during it as well.
Did he seriously hear everything? Because
No,
that's.
only messing with that.
Okay.
I mean, I think it would be interesting if you heard at least some of it.
I think the boys were
Yeah.
too
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah, they were busy
we-
doing
we-
stuff.
Making their calendar.
yeah. Doris wasn't there to
Fyra is the one taking the
pictures.
pictures.
Oh yeah, it's her boyfriend.
Oh,
Makes
yeah.
sense.
But yeah, like I think at some point, I think it'd be really funny if it's like, like maybe at some point Fiona like gets up the courage, like try and do something and say something, but like is walking back and forth, and like at the point where like, you go to do it, or like you bump into me, I'm actually coming out of like the cargo area, and it's like evident that like me and Fyra had like just had sex, but like you probably like move away or something.
Okay, sure.
So basically, what you're saying is you shut her down.
Well, just because like at some point, maybe like Fiona, I'm like, and you can say no to this, obviously.
Yeah, that feels weird to me. I don't know if I want to like.
Yeah, that's fine. But
Yeah.
then I still wouldn't have the scene where it's like it shows that like me and Fire are taking up the next step.
Oh yeah, that you're like making out now. Yeah.
Yeah.
That you. Yeah. That's fine.
Zeta's very
That
proud
despite
of
what
her
you had
sister.
told her before.
Well, it's been like a few weeks like compared to that, but seeing
Oh
as
wow,
how
okay,
there's
she
this,
was
like,
expecting like years.
but well, there's this like darkness, right? Who knows what the fuck's gonna happen?
Everything changes when you could
World's
blow
about to
in
end.
it.
Darkness
Yeah.
attack.
But hey, speaking of darkness, y'all end up in the middle of nowhere.
There's nothing. Like we
Both
look out the window, we look out on the scanner.
Dak and Yorsh, make you use the force check.
Oh,
This.
What's the force?
Dak, your nose bleeds.
Oh no.
I'm gonna,
That's a good sign.
boop.
Why does it smell like toast?
Wow, 13.
I'm not having a seizure.
So you're just season
13.
goes,
You're
"Ew."
leaving it at 13?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Can I use more points?
I'll
Sure.
Yeah, because
I mean, if you want to burn through all your force points, I'm...
I mean, like,
It is a season finale.
No, you only regain 1 per day.
I mean, I thought I'm getting back at a short rest or a long rest.
No, it's 1 per long rest.
Okay.
So you can eventually get them back, but I want to know if you burn them all right now.
I mean, I have
That
like
was ominous.
10 left.
The fuck?
There we go.
Jesus.
That's better.
There is something. There is something big right in front of you. But it's not picked up. It's like, like in video games when you see an invisible opponent, like you only see like the like a distortion of
Yeah.
the background. Like the stars are oddly distorted when you look at it through the force. But for regular eyes or even regular machinery, it is completely empty. And you realize you're much closer to whatever that is, which appears to be a planet or a planetoid.
Can doors fly in space?
No.
No.
I mean,
Yeah, and she flies so slow compared to the ship. If you fling her out, you lose her forever.
Oh,
I don't think you want to make Fiona cry right now.
don't.
But I'm gonna need a pilot check with disadvantage to try to not crash into some invisible planet.
Can I get Danny to help me so that way it's normal?
Yeah. Could I have actually warned them as well since I said
Yeah,
so?
because of the warning, they get the check.
Yeah, and
what if I once again crash onto something?
because they used a force point.
Mhm.
You get inspiration, Zeta, and I'll give 1 back to you. I'll give you an inspiration dice as to yours inspiration. You're inspired. I can't words. It's late.
There you go.
So
I
that's
did it.
a pilot 18 pilot. That was with you didn't have disadvantage. That's true. So with 18, you holding onto the controls, you try to fly the ship according to what Yorsh is saying. Like go a few degrees to the left, to the right, go up, go down, faster, slower, swerve. And
Do a
at some
barrel.
point, do a barrel. At some point, you start to notice clouds coming out of nowhere.
Mm.
And then just vegetation. Like in your
Like-
face. You you breach the atmosphere of this planet, you don't know when. And the ship begins to tremble and to shake, and you hold on to the controls and try to land it as best you can. You find a place big enough, a plane, if you will, and you try to land the ship. As soon as the ship touches the surface of the plane, you realize this is not a plane, this is a lake. You go back up, and you try to land elsewhere, crashing through the trees, not bothering to try to avoid anything, just trying to land this ship because you are a mere few feet or yards from the ground.
Can our deflector shield protect us from the trees so that we don't get impaled by something?
No, the deflector shields only protect from blasters and energy. But the hull of the ship itself, like, it's gonna get scratched and bumped, but there's nothing that's gonna... It's not like a plane in our world. It's
Okay.
a bit sturdier.
Okay.
You managed to land. It's a rough landing, and the ship's sort of slanted on a side. But, you know, you'll probably be able to get out. Probably will need a few checks. And you get out of the ship.
It's stable. We're not
It's-
sinking.
No, you're not sinking. No. If you had failed the pilot check, you would have landed in the lake, and that would have been a complete other thing.
Nice.
You get out of the ship, and as you're looking around, the planet has a breathable atmosphere. It is dark. You don't know if it's because it's night or because the clouds just overhead covers everything. It is cold, like a cold fall morning. There's no frost, but you're like at that point where it could be like there could have been a layer of frost everywhere. And you take a few steps off the ship. And you just hear a voice echo all around the woods around you. The voice says, "Lost, you seem." And that's where we're gonna end season 2.
Oh, you bastard!
Yay!
Oh God.
You're excited.
24 episodes I've been keeping the secret.
And suddenly my nose just gushes. Uh-oh.
It's Yoda.
Oh my
Get
god!
the seagulls.
He is the jester. That makes a lot of sense.
Exactly.
No shadow.
The wisest person that you will never take seriously.
I'm gonna get so
God.
many seagulls.
though.
He is- And it's like batshit crazy Yoda because he's been by himself forever.
Oh God.
No Luke to kill him.
It's going to be a slightly different Yoda, partly because, well, you know, he's been using the Force to hide Dagobah from everyone.
Yeah,
for
when you
years.
started describing it, I was like, this sounds like Dagobah.
Mhm.
Oh no.
But I wasn't expecting Yoda to be there, to be honest. I was expecting someone else.
Dad, you thought I was? I'm gonna have like 4 weeks to try to perfect my Yoda accent.
Oh my god.
Were you
Just
expecting?
look up Hungarian sentence structure because it is in fact the way Yoda talks.
Oh, it's,
Oh.
I mostly mean the pitch of the voice.
I mean that too. But
Just keep watching the seagull song over and
Mhm.
over again on repeat.
Wow, that's not annoying.
It's a
Stop
good
it
song.
now. Yeah, I know, but so hey, we're through the second season. Did you guys have fun?
Boy
Oh,
Talk was so
God,
much
yes.
fun.
So much happened.
Lots happened. Yours
Yes.
taking the next step. Ooh.
yeah.
We're gonna defeat the Empire,
I'm
right?
just waiting for that moment that like Fyra gets killed and someone's
I
gonna,
will
bring
punch
back.
you in the face. I will drive
who
on
you-
and fly all the way to you, and I will punch you in the face and kill her.
No, not me. Like something happens and she dies, right?
Oh, the other one.
Josh just like freaks out.
And you just see Zeta also freaking out at the same time.
I'm waiting for that.
We'll see. We'll see. There are so many cool NPCs. God, I've had to roleplay so many women today.
Congratulations.
You know, diversity.
I keep being afraid I make a bad job of it.
You're just fine.
Can't be a bad job of a fake person.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I mean, all my
Women
fic-
have lots of different voices. It's fine.
Yeah. You're good. Don't worry about it.
But she could just say she's a woman and not have to do a voice. That's also okay.
Well, I mean, I try to go like a
I
pitch
demand
higher.
it, but you don't have to.
My voice is already high, but like I try to go like one step above. Depends for who. But it also depends on who I'm playing. I mean, Sal's a freaking sailor,
Yarr.
so she's just crass all over.
So now I have to think about how I'm gonna kill you. I mean, what?
Wait, what?
Why do you want to kill? Why do you hate small cute things?
Bring
cannot-
it, bring it,
God,
bring
you can't
it.
kill Yoda.
I
just
have
kidding.
his sheet. Bring it. Try me.
What if we all go after him at the same time?
We would all die in a
Yoda is
very
level
glorious fashion.
25.
I'm sorry?
Guys, stat-wise, none of y'all can take on Yoda. I mean, you're free to try. If you want to make new characters for the next season, you're free to try.
Look, just gotta wait
Can
for
we-
him to be asleep and then free lightsaber attack. Get them
He'll
sequels
find
in.
you.
So let's go through outros. Who wants to
Alright, I'll
start?
go first.
Sure.
Alright, you can find me on the Twitter at The Gambit. And I believe we'll see each other, what you said, 4 weeks?
Yep. Back in 4
Wow.
weeks for more Star Wars.
I'm gonna have to wait so long. I don't know if I'll be able to wait that long. I'm gonna need a fix.
Well, we'll see about that.
Alright.
A true holiday special.
We all roleplay Ewoks.
I murder myself.
But you are forced to only speak in Ewokies, in and out of character.
Oh,
All right, Lauren
I think
already has
Lauren's
a
good to
character.
I'm good.
Um,
I love Ewoks so much. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Zeta.
I can. Oh, okay. I was like,
Okay. You can find me here. You can find me on Twitter. I might attempt to try to start streaming during the holiday break before I start my new job. We will see. Depends on how I'm feeling. It'll probably be Overwatch because I don't think anyone wants to watch me play SWTOR.
I mean, you can definitely stream whatever you want.
yeah.
That's true, but we'll see. If we want to get our Star Wars fix, maybe we can all have a stream together while I'm playing SWTOR and we can just like shoot the shit.
Ooh. I like where this is going.
I mean, Zeta is still on Hoth and it is very funny to watch. Okay, I'm done.
All
Who's
right,
next?
Sure, I wasn't sure. Lauren.
Hi. I'm gonna do my entire thing. No, I'm not.
Do it in Ewokies.
I'll do
sure.
my entire outro in Ewok. No. Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm JL_nice girl on Twitter. My schedule is out of date on my Twitter. So here it is. Every other Monday, I'm on twitch.tv/off the table playing Tales from Thersha. That's D&D 5e. Tuesdays, I'm here. Also, every other Tuesday, I'll do that after. Thursdays, I am on twitch.tv/grimjack21502 playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage, which is also D&D 5e. I play too much D&D is what is happening. And then on Fridays, I am back here playing The Witcher. If you want more romance times, come on Friday for more heart-to-hearts and more Simon just messing with my feelings. And also I'm the host of a podcast called Too Many RPGs. It is a show where we talk to creators and fans of actual play about the shows they love and why they love them. We are currently taking a December hiatus, but I just booked our guest for January, our first guest for January, so watch for that. It's very good. You can find us at Too Many RPGs on Twitter or wherever you get your podcasts.
And last but not least, Mr. Lightsaber, Mr. Abs.
Hey, I was realizing when I commented on the tweet, I think I did a Yoda gif, not even realizing.
I know you did. There was a Yoda gif, and I was like, does he know? Did he find out ahead of time? Did I drop too many clues?
But yeah, no. Hey, I am Pro Starter. I love this. I'm glad we get to come back next year and do this. Catch me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. I can officially say, I'm not going to say all the games because I'm announcing them, but I can officially say that I am scheduled for 14 games next year, starting in January.
How
Wait.
do you handle that?
You know.
You don't.
No, I don't.
I'm a vampire. I drink.
Yeah, he's a real life vampire.
Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be happening. So thank you for having me.
Nice. Thank you for being here. Thank you everyone for playing for what has been over a year now. Actually, it's been a year, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, almost literally. It by the start of our third season, it'll have been a year that we've been
This is
playing
amazing.
together. Yep, and thank you for being part of the weird drama stories that I tell. I'm Simon at Wondering_DM. All of our Twitters, all of our socials are across the overlay. In the next couple of weeks, I'll be announcing my 2019 schedule along with what the casts are going to be for all the shows. But right now, you can find us here on Friday for the last session of The Witcher before the holidays, where we have a secret new guest coming in to... Well, I mean, it's been announced today, but Katie Face is going to be in the game on Friday and cause some more drama because I love torturing my players. And you can also find me on Scraticus's channel on Sunday, December 23rd. Look up his Twitter or the Scraticus Academy to know the times. But this is going to be the holiday special for Lady Blackbird. All the scenes between the end of the first season and the beginning of the second season, and also the last time I'm going to have to shave my face. So on that note,
That's a pain.
huh?
That's a pain, shaving your face.
Yeah, I'll be happy to have the fuzz grow back. Thanks everyone for coming. Thanks everyone for playing. I know we went over a few minutes, but I think it was well worth it. And we will see you for Star Wars in almost a month on January 15th. Ciao everyone. Have a good night.
Bye.